You watching any Wimbledon?
No.
That's okay. I am just watching highlights, but I should be working remote tomorrow, so I'm going to be putting on a game to watch from home. But hey, this is the show before the show. I'm your host, Patrick, and this is your local game co-host, Will.
Sup?
Not much, dude. Do I look more tan?
Yeah, a little bit.
Thanks.
Do I look more tan?
Uh,
It's funny, it does
no,
not show on my webcam, but like
you do, you do,
IRL,
you do. Let me do
IRL, this
this.
arm is like brown, this arm is like as pale as can be. It's
Uh,
it's because it's gone green for some reason. You can kind of see the contrast there.
yeah. Is it just one arm? Or is it just
Yeah, because
the?
I drive a lot, meaning this arm is over here and this arm's over here, so this arm is getting all of the sun from the window, and this arm's just underneath the roof, so it's not
Hmm.
getting any sun.
You need to find a way to tan the other arm.
I know.
Hey, Grizzly. So, guys, we're doing things a little differently today. If you can't actually, well, wait, wait. Did I want to? No, there's nothing else to talk about. I'm sorry. usually, usually ham it up a little bit before we begin. Well, I'm glad we got Fourth of July weekend coming up. I'm excited to have more time off. I'm technically off because it's like a some form of holiday, but I do need to work still. So life is great. But I am going to enjoy tennis. Now, this is going to be a little different of a stream than what we typically do. We found that, especially with recent sets, there are one too many legendaries that we want to tackle that we rarely get to tackle all of them. So we thought we would double down on legends this set to see how it goes because there were, what, over 400? How many did we have again? 300?
362.
362. So, to get to all of the legends we discussed potentially brewing during our live stream tier list, which you can check out on the channel, we elected to brew one in advance, and then we will brew one live with you. So, on that note, you'll notice the Mighty Thor Jane Foster is on that thumbnail. We're going to be brewing her with you guys. She seems like a fun deck to finalize. I feel like there's going to be more to do with this deck than there would be to do with this deck, Thor Guardian of Midgard. This just wants mana and cards to play off the top of the deck, likely draw effects or exile and play this turn effects. It's stuff to get the ball rolling on a storm. So, Will lovingly built Thor Guardian of Midgard. He has thoughts on this we'll share in a second. But as we normally do, we try to brew these lists, at least if you watched our tier list, competitively. Yes, we'll brew casual decks, maybe one out of every 20 builds, but we're going to try to tweak these so that they could play at a tournament and or with your friends if they like to play competitively. And we'll go over both these legends to start to give you an idea of where we want to go with them, and then we'll get into the brewing process. I should state what Thor, Guardian of Midgard, wants to do and what we want to do with Jane Foster. How do you want to start, Will?
But before that, I do just want to say Happy Thor's Day.
Happy Thursday. Exactly. Nothing else to talk about. Stream's over, y'all. Exactly. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm actually, I don't know. This has been a really a tiring week. I think I feel a little lackadaisical with how hot it's been. I don't know if you guys know this. You wouldn't. I have a new job, and I've been for a majority of it. I have had to been outside, and it was like 100 degrees today. And I'm wearing like tech as we're testing a game. I'm helping Stability test a game in the wild, and it was just hot, and the gear was hot, and I'm tired. But I also got up to play tennis at 6 a.m. and it was like 86 degrees or nearly 90. It was wild, dude. I've never
Yeah.
sweat so much in a session. I'm good now. I might go on a jog tomorrow, but yeah. Angelus, hi.
Thankfully, I had this entire week off, and I do HVAC, so I was able to avoid all the craziness because I definitely would have had to have worked in like a 130-degree attic today.
I feel so bad. My wife works at a hospital and the AC units stopped working. I think you need to visit, Will. And she was like, "Yeah, I got on the floor and it was 90 degrees." I'm like, "What the?" You're and like not only are the patients suffering and the staff, but like I feel so bad for her because like there's not that much relief, and it's the kind of hospital I don't think where the windows open that wide. If they don't pop open enough to get a nice breeze in. So stay cool. By the way, guys, like there are actual heat warnings in effect, at least in my area in New
Yeah.
York. So, anyways, that's enough. Talking's over. What's up? Not much. I got to add her to Atreus and Kratos. I need more gods. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. There are a few gods from this set. I don't let me know if there's any more wolf that you're planning on using. Yes, I'm there with you. We had a shooting at my store for the second week in a row, and I had 16-hour days on Monday and Wednesday because of it. Ah, you don't mean like what
I
kind of
assume photo shooting.
Yeah, I was gonna say what kind of shooting do you mean? I mean, I don't know, we have shootings here, but they're far and few between these days. There's other crazy stuff. Like on my commute to work the other day, my train had to bypass my stop because there was a suspicious package, which generally means like a bomb threat.
Yeah.
Luckily, it was crisis was averted, but there are still like armed servicemen and stuff like at that station. It's crazy. No gun shootings. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, no. Oh, that's
Sorry,
bad.
man. Well, hopefully this is a welcome relief for all of us. Yeah, yeah, I totally forgot that happened. Like I was late to my office because I had no idea. Like they had to bypass it and I had to find a new route. It's fine. It's fine. But Will, do you want to start with the appetizer or the dessert? The main course is us. So
Uh, I think we should brew Jane Foster and then we can cover Guardian of Midgard afterwards.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Well, I'll bring them up later. So on that note, if you didn't watch our live stream tier list, you might have noticed her. I mean, it was 5 hours. I don't blame you if you skipped part of it and or all of it, but jump around, go to the end of it. She makes her way up there, at least in our opinion, excuse me. The Mighty Thor, Jane Foster. She's a generic and Azorius for 3/3 human god hero, flying. Whenever the Mighty Thor attacks, exile up to one target non-token artifact or creature, then return that card to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. It'd be funny if you tried to bounce a token artifact or creature. Whenever an equipment you control enters, draw a card. Did it need to say non-token? I guess.
well, I
Oh,
mean, the thing is that you get to exile a artifact or creature, period, not you control. So you could go like, I remove your
oh,
token, I remove
that's
your token, I remove your token.
that's
So they just didn't
true.
want her to be removal.
I do like that though. It is kind of like pseudo removal, so you can get an attack in, but she's a flyer, and you don't see too many of those realistically in Commander unless someone really loves their burbs. All right, Will, what do you want to do with her?
So I think the game plan is going to be get out a couple pieces of cheap equipment, flicker them with Abdel or Pinnacle. What is it called? Pinnacle Star Cage, I think is what it's called. Um, both are basically exile a lot of things, return them when this thing leaves. Which means that with Jane, we can flicker either the Star Cage or Abdel and then draw a ton of cards as our actual win con. I think the best way to go about it is either Tidespout Tyrant and Hullbreak Horror, or doing one of the new-ish loops where you use Valley Floodcaller with Retraction Helix or Banishing Knack. Because you can pick up and drop zero cost equipment to draw your deck, make infinite mana, pick up any equipment and then draw your deck. It gives you the ability to just kind of go off pretty easily. And since we're drawing a lot of cards, we'll probably have some way of doing that.
So we can also, I mean, whenever equipment you control enters, draw a card. I mean, I think I mentioned this off screen. We could do the lean in relic water loop with the pre-war formal wear, right? If we just want the draw. I forget how it
Yeah.
functions. Like
We
you
do
just,
need we need Leonin pre-war formware and a sack outlet. The sack outlet's the reason why it's a little bit clunkier, but
well, I mean, we could just draw the deck. Am I wrong? Wait, whenever an equipment you control enters. with the pre-war.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we would draw the deck, but it's 3 cards to get that set up, as opposed to like two-ish
if
from
we
something else.
if we drew the deck, is there not just a win on the spot maneuver?
Oh, there is, which is why we do Hullbreak Core and Tidespout Tyrant and all that. The only issue is we need to get pre-war formal wear, Leon and Relic Warder, and a thing to sacrifice Leon and Relic Warder over and over and over again.
Right.
So it's a lot of pieces that are going to be a little hard to find. Because 2 of them are very specific pieces. With the Banishing Knack Retraction Helix line, we can use Valley Flood Caller or Mirian Spy, and then Retraction Helix or Banishing Knack. And then with Hullbreak Core, it's Hullbreak Core and Tidespout Tyrant. So I think keeping it to those is probably the best call, and there's probably like an equipment that we can use to
Hmm.
win the game with Jane Foster. Worst case, we just run Walking Ballista or Oracle or something.
I'm trying to think with formal wear or any of these sort of combos. Okay, let's just start there. Um, hmm. It's Azorius though. It's not like there's a way to put these things in the bin. Sorry, let's
Yeah.
just go ahead. Don't look at the land base. Okay, you can look at it. Just don't believe in it because it's going to change. This was from our very last Azorius build, which was a squid. So I forget the name
Or the Starfish?
of the starfish. It was,
Yeah, the Starfish guy that was like very weird.
yeah, it was a while ago. So this will likely change or be modified. I think a majority of the lands there were MDFCs, so that's why we're absent of some. But
Yeah.
let's go ahead and add some of those core cards that Will was mentioning. So Hullbreak Horror.
Yeah.
Hullbreak Horror, Tidespout Tyrant. Helix,
Retraction Helix.
Retraction Helix. Still there.
And Banishing Knack.
I don't know if I've used Banishing Knack in a deck before. What else do we want?
Valley Flood Caller. And Mirian Spy. Mirran.
Any other combos that you guys can think of that would function well in the Mighty Thor Jane Foster? Let us know.
Uh,
But
Also Abdel and Pinnacle Starcage. Starcage is one word.
I was gonna say, is Pinnacle Star Cage? Are those really the only two that are good for mass exile slash returning?
Yeah, I looked it up.
Okay, okay.
We could also run stuff like Retract to pick up all artifacts, but we need to have a way to replay all of our equipment for kind of cheap, and that's going to kind of be the issue. Uh, on that note, though, there are 7 equipment that we should just be running off the bat, and it's the 7 zero cost equipment.
Oh, well,
Um,
what? Well, to start, wait, really quick. Well, I'm sorry. I see you guys are talking about draw here. Well, if we need draw, why not the reconfigure creatures like the reality chip? I don't know that we. Well, yes, we do want to leverage her for draw, like Will suggested. I think the obvious route. We could look at reality chip really quickly though before we list those. It's 2 mana. You may look at the top of your deck anytime. A reality chip is attached to a creature. You play lands and cast spells from the top of your library. Seems really
it's
good.
Future Sight.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you?
It's not bad. It's like a fine include just because it is another equipment that actually has utility.
Yeah. No. I like it. There's a few reconfigure cards we could potentially consider. I do think reality chip is pretty solid though.
The Lion Sash, I think, is really the only other reconfigure thing that we'd want to run because the rest of them aren't that great.
Yeah, it's grave hate. It gets bigger. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Um.
Um,
Okay.
the 7 free equipment though, uh, a quarter's shield,
I'm sorry. You're going to need to spell that for me.
uh,
Well.
ACCORDER apostrophe S.
Okay.
Next, a much easier one, Bonesaw.
Bonesaw. The Bonesaw. Do you
Bonesaw!
remember that from Spider-Man?
No, but I
Oh,
feel like I should. Oh, is that the wrestler's name?
it's the wrestler's name from the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
I love it. I love that I put that together.
Yeah,
Um, Cathar's Shield.
yeah. We know Cathar. We know Cathar. Cathar's a great guy.
Yeah, Cathar's cool. Next, Kite Shield.
Why is it always the shields?
Donna. I guess shields are like easy to make, quote unquote, because it really is just like put a strap on a circular object.
Well,
Granted, a good shield is expensive.
I think the One Ring is on cast though for the protection element, but right
Correct. It's ETB if cast.
I'm sorry. Yeah. You cast it. Yeah, exactly. If you cast it, I don't know why. Just get that. But no, even still, it's a good card. We could potentially run it. I don't think we need the draw though. Sorry.
Paradise Mantle.
Paradise Mantle is great. We want Paradise Mantle. Actually, yeah. And I think it shows the version I like. I really like the really do like that Secret Lair version.
I'm glad that you're able to make the distinction of which version you're going to pick. Next, Sigil of Distinction.
Oh my god. Sigil of Distinction.
Yep.
Okay.
And since you were so fixated on shields, Patrick, the last one is Spider Silk Net.
Oh my god.
It's a shield that gives you reach.
Yeah, I wish this was a Spider-Man deck. So that's a lot of equipment. I added Line Sash, Reality Chip, and Lightning Greaves apart from those.
All right. Other good equipment. I equipment's pulled up just on the side. I don't know if we want Basilisk Collar. Commander's Plate is a pretty good include. Lava Spur Boots. That's another pretty good one.
What was the other one before Lava Spur Boots? I'm sorry.
Commander's Plate.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Pretty good. And then one card that hasn't gotten a lot of love and not a lot of playability that is really good in this deck, Bloodforged Battle Axe.
Is this the one that replicates itself?
Yep. Cost 1, so it's just 1 mana, draw 1. If the equipped creature deals combat damage, you make a copy of it, which would draw us a card when the copy enters. So it's a weird draw engine for the deck.
It's a really weird draw engine. Is that the only multiplying weapon, or is there another weapon that comes into play and then like makes copies? Is there like a multi-kicker weapon or anything like that?
I think that's the only one.
Okay. I'm into it.
Another good protection one is Dragon Fireblade. Protection from monocolor and +2/+2.
Dragonfire is one word.
So
Dragonfire is
Dragonfire is one word.
but of course.
But of course.
Specific to Pat, the kids miss you. Oh yeah? Where are they? Who took them? Hide on the ceiling, maybe. What? Are you talking about a magic card?
Oh yeah, that is a magic card.
Oh.
That is actually a magic card.
Wait. I don't know, when you said hide on the ceiling, it really made me think of what's her name? Colby Colette's character from Hereditary. Is that her name?
I do like this card though. This is a good protection and draw. Actually, it is basically just a draw X blue spell, but it is protection, so it is kind of double utility. I like it enough.
You want it?
Yeah, I like it enough.
Is there, what is that one? It's not paradoxical outcome, or what's the one that, aren't there other mass bounce effects that we should be considering?
There are. The issue is we need to replay all the things, so unless we're running cost reducers, they're not really worth it. So if we're going Storm, yeah, we can run cost reducers and we can make that work. But are we going Storm?
Oh, it maybe considering Ironheart is a good idea. That's interesting. Hmm.
Yeah, I do like
I
Ironheart.
do too.
It's funny because we're basically building Jane Foster as Joyra. Somebody said Azorius Joyra, and it
Yeah,
kind of is going to
yeah, it
be
kind of
that.
is. Before I get to that list of cards, I just want to mention we could probably run the tutor creatures like Stoneforge Mystic and Cloud Midgard Soldier, right?
Yeah, they're good.
Midgard Mercenary, excuse me, and then Stoneforge Mystic. Is there another ETB look for stuff for me to play with card?
No, no, I don't think so.
Okay. Do we run 1 mana less spells like Cloud? Well, this is exactly what we were discussing. Cloud Key, Sid, Free Flyer, Pilot, Shuri maybe actually. Shuri's really
Yeah,
good. This feels like a Shuri
yeah.
list. Wakandan
Shuri
Inventor?
Wakandan Inventor.
Okay. Because there's 3 of her. Ethereum Sculptor, Foundry Inspector, Soka, Swordmaster, Starhine, Courser. Also, we could use Anvil if we really wanted to go crazy. The one that reduces them by 2. What's it called?
Semblance Anvil.
Semblance Anvil. How high are we on these reducers? Do you think this is something like if we actually did run the mass bounce effects, then maybe these would be good. But
Yeah, well, we have Abdel and we have the Starcage, Pinnacle Starcage, which are going to be good mass bounce effects. Um, if we want to go for that line, it's not bad.
is that too many things to? Are we bogging this list down with too much tech? Like it's, I think it's already enough that we're manipulating a lot of our equipment, and we're running all the zero cost equipment that really don't do much apart from Jane being there to profit.
I don't think we need the mass bounce, but I do like the idea of running some of the cost reducers. So like Ethereum Sculptor, what's her name? Shuri Wakanda
We've
Inventor.
got
Those are
Shuri.
really good in my
Is
opinion.
it Foundry?
Um,
Sorry, Ethereum Sculptor. You want?
yeah, because it's 2 mana.
What other cost reducers would you consider for this list? Ethereum Sculptor is also an artifact, which is important. So, if we're going down the artifact route, I actually like the idea of having more of these effects, like improvise. Um,
Hmm.
Bearing in mind we're in Azorius, it's like we're gonna, think about our tutor suite. We've got a lot of artifact search, a lot, and we're gonna run like Steel Shaper's Gift, maybe open the armory. Like we could talk about our tutor suite before our interaction, though, and we'll also want like a lot of ramp pieces. Um,
Um, maybe Sten, Paranoid Partisan. He's ETB, choose a permanent type other than creature or land. Spells of that type cost 1 less to cast, so artifact. And you can flicker him to reset him.
Sten, Paranoid Partisan. He flickers.
He's
He
just another
flickers
2 cost.
himself.
Your artifacts cost 1 less guy.
Hmm. You like Sten over? Is a Foundry Inspector 3? How much is
Yeah,
Soka? How much is Soka Swordmaster? Also 3?
I'm still scrolling to try to find that Soka.
He is
I'm looking
3.
about EDH rec rank. People don't like that Soka, apparently.
Oh, he's a mythic rare from the set. He's 3 mana vigilant. Equipment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each ally you control, so him. At the beginning of combat on your turn, attach up to 1 target equipment you control to Soka. He's not bad. He is 3, though. Also, the one thing we didn't talk about, Will, is the direction of the list necessarily. Like, beyond the value plays. Do we want to run stacks? Because Thor could technically bump the stacks piece that's hurting us before we try to go off. Does that make sense? Like if we ran a Torpor Orb, we could be like, okay, Torpor Orb's gone. here's a
Well,
Hullbreak Horror or whatever we're doing.
Thor returns it immediately, I
Oh
believe.
no, is not end of
It's
turn?
immediately tapped.
Wait. Sorry. Is it not end of turn? I'm sorry. Ah, okay. Okay. Sorry, for some reason I thought this was end of turn, despite reading it.
Yeah. Well, we
Uh
got a lot of effect. We got a lot of effects this set that were returned at the end of the turn.
yeah. This is technically
So
better for general play, but uh
my issue with Jane is that unfortunately every single Stax archetype really does just brutalize
yeah.
us because it's like, oh, you turn off activated artifact abilities, and that's maybe even the best option for us, but then we can't equip our equipment. Then it's like, okay, well, and it also shuts off our infinites. Then it's
Bro.
like, okay,
Sorry.
hmm?
I'm sorry. The coveted jewel was spoken. Wait. That's actually kind of genius. Do you
Oh
remember?
yeah, true.
Right?
That because we flickered on our opponent's board to return it to the battlefield under its owner's control
Yeah.
tab. Granted, we're not getting the 3 mana every time that we flicker it, but we're getting the
We're
draw.
getting the
And
three draw,
the
bro.
funnier thing,
Four draw. Oh
the
no, sorry.
funnier thing, no, Patrick, 6 draw. Because we hit the person with coveted jewel that stole it from us, getting it back untap, tap it for 3 mana, Jane Foster trigger, flicker it, get 3 more draw.
Oh, it's attack on attack. Wait, oh, and untap it? Wait. How does this
Yeah.
wait.
So if you attack and that attacking creature is not blocked, which actually, so it's after blockers, so no, it doesn't actually work the way that I wanted.
Well,
But
no, I mean, wait, whatever one of our creatures in opponent control attacks you. Oh.
yeah, it doesn't work.
Never mind. Amulet of Vigor. Is this an Amulet of Vigor deck? They don't
No, it is not.
oddly
No.
enough. I mean, I don't know. You can make a case. If we play the deck and we find that we are bouncing our things more often than not that would like to be untapped, maybe. Will, do you still like Coveted Jewel?
Coveted Jewel, it's still fine because if no one hits us, we flicker it ourselves, and we're happy with that. And we can always just guarantee that we get Coveted Jewel back, which granted Jane has flying, so eh. But
Yeah, she does not have vigilance though, so it's like, you know, someone's gonna go into us.
yeah.
I do wish we got it back with the mana though. That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing.
Pip-Boy 3000, just because it's kind of a mana rock.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. Someone asked the cost of our artifacts and our equipment. A majority of our things are pretty low on the curve, so I don't know how much more reduction we need beyond what we already have. If that's sort of
And
the angle we were steering with that question.
if we have the cost reducers like we have set up, let's just put in all the retract effects.
Well, we don't have that many. We've got
Like 4. That should be enough.
yeah. Wait,
If we're drawing with equipments, that should be enough.
is Cloud? Does Cloud also reduce them? No, it doesn't.
No.
God, there are so many versions of Cloud. Pro Tour promo, $2,700. What is this Chocobo Cloud from? Do you know?
Which one?
There's a Cloud Midgard mercenary riding a Chocobo.
Oh, was that from the holiday thing?
Was it really? Because I swear I saw a bundle with this.
Maybe there's a bundle.
Well, I'd be really sad if I didn't buy it when I saw it. I know I saw a playmat or something with Chocobos on it.
But do we want to run like retraction, Hercules recall and rebuild? And was it paradoxical outcome?
I don't know, man. With paradoxical outcome, do we choose or is it just everything?
Bounce any number of non-land permanents you control. Any number.
Well, Ironheart makes this 3 less, right?
Ironheart pays for it partially and pays to replay all the equipment.
Bruh. I don't know. Okay, let's just add them and see what we want to remove because I feel like we're gonna go over 100. The paradoxical outcome. What are the other ones you just mentioned?
Hurkyl's Recall, HURKYL''S.
Hercules. Let me just do this. Hercules recall.
Rebuild, and then finally retract.
Thanks, Angelus. Who is Bo and what did he do to you? Dude. I'm not gonna get into it here. I swear I saw this bundle recently at like a Best Buy or something. Am I crazy? At any rate, I want this Pro Tour cloud just to have graded and sit on. What about airbending? With the reducers, we could make our artifacts 0, allowing to storm off and draw a bunch. Give me a good airbender. Aang?
There's the monk.
And not Aang. How does airbending work again? Exile it. While it's exiled, its owner may cast it for 2 rather than paying its mana cost.
Monkyatsu. Whenever another
Yeah.
creature you control becomes the target of a spell or ability, you may airbend that creature.
Where are you, Gyatsu? Oh, yeah, whatever creature you control becomes the target of a spell or ability. Airbend that creature.
If we target Abdel over and over and over again, we just go infinite. Like that isn't infinite with Abdel and pretty much any equipment. But the thing is, do we need to airbend our creatures? And the answer is probably not.
No, probably not. What about Monkey Cage? I'm just joking. Don't look it up. Sorry.
No. Oh, the worst part is I think I know what card you're talking about because I've looked at it for another deck.
What deck?
It's so dumb.
What deck needed Monkey Cage?
This is a while ago, man. This was back in like 2017. It was a budget deck, I think.
Wait, when a creature enters, sacrifice this artifact and create X 2/2 green monkey creature tokens where X is that creature's mana value. That's actually pretty chonky.
It was some weird Convoke deck, I think.
Hang Swift Savior will allow us to airbend our stuff and doubles as a counterspell if needed.
The thing is, that's one draw. Like it's Aang lets us draw one card for 2 mana, so it's basically ETB counter a spell badly or make a clue. I'm not the biggest fan of that Aang.
You just don't like fun, Will. You just don't like.
I was the one saying maybe Monkyatsu.
Well, I think that was just one of the better airbenders we could think of.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. None of these are really like.
Monkyatsu has hands.
None of these are titillating for me. I'm sorry. I do like the Swift Savior maybe best, but sorry, I'm just looking at cards now. Here we can move on. Let me save and continue editing here. Got 63 cards. Okay, just
The
for
question is, how do we want to actually win the game?
you want to win the game?
Yeah, with our infinite mana and infinite draw, how do we kill people?
Monkey Cage? I don't know. Well,
what is like the cutest thing you can think of as like a way that isn't wasting any resources in the deck?
Thassa's Oracle. You draw the deck, you play Thassa's Oracle.
It's a dead card outside of the combo. I want to see.
Oh, it's dead in every deck, bro. We could just accept the Thassa's Oracle.
But the thing is, it's like we can win. Walking Ballista is better than Thorkel in this circumstance.
Labman.
Ballista's just better than Labman and Thorkel in this circumstance because we have infinite draw and infinite mana. We don't need Thorkel specifically.
Wait. We have infinite mana. Is this with Abdel and yeah, okay.
Abdel gives us infinite mana, the Banishing Knack gives us infinite mana, and the Hullbreak Horror gives
You're
us infinite
so
mana.
against Foss's Oracle, huh?
I'm willing to accept Thassa's Oracle, but only if somebody's willing to give me a legitimate reason why we should refuse Thassa's
Well,
Oracle.
okay, so we need another win. We can't just have one win.
I would personally rather have Temporal Fissure and just bounce everybody's permanents back to their hand, setting them back to square zero, and eating the crap out of everybody with a massive board of equipped creatures.
All those shields come flying.
Captain America wants a word!
No, we need at least one more win con though. I mean, I guess Tidespout, can't those things bounce our opponent's shit too eventually?
Yeah, like the whole if we have both Tidespout Tyrant and Hullbreak Core, or the Banishing Knack loop with Tidespout Tyrant, we can bounce everything, including lands, and then we just swing out and kill.
That's not. I mean, that's sort of an alt win.
Yeah.
If the Walking
Uh,
Ballista is like the complete delete
well,
button.
you know what's kind of funny? Sigil of Distinction is also a win because the equipped creature would get plus infinity, plus infinity.
Oh, facts. Yeah.
Um, if there's a way that we can have a creature with infinite attack win the game that isn't just punch a person every single turn, that would be great. Um,
Yeah, sort of Hearth and Home while you think about that.
yeah, that's let's see, because it's a flicker creature, right?
Yeah, deal combat
I
damage,
don't know
exile
how
token.
useful flickering a creature is. Ramping is fine, but then at that point, maybe just run Soul of the or what's called something of the Animist, the 2-cost version of
I
this.
think it's a Sword of the Animist.
Yeah, sort of the Animist. Um, well, to be fair, the flicker is pseudo vigilance if we want, because we can just flicker Jane Foster. But eh,
Um, hold up, hold up. What's another win con for us that we like, Will? I don't know why I'm looking at Staff of Domination. We don't need that, but if we aren't flickering our own creatures, what about Containment Priest?
true, because the only creature that we are actively trying to flicker on our board is going to be Abdel. So Containment Priest is just exile a creature every turn permanently. That's really not bad.
That's kind of funny. Well, I mean, it's okay. I would say it's contingent on us maintaining Thor, but frankly, I don't think she's like the biggest threat. She's just a value engine with, the upside of exiling shit temporarily. Yeah. Yeah, Containment Priest is kind of it's like oft slept on stacks piece, but it's actually quite good here. Yeah, I love it. Do we also want to add? Okay, so while we're here talking about Containment Priest, do we want to add any other stacks pieces like Oh my god, the 3-cost one. What's the dude's name? Make it so you can't cast your
What's
commander.
oh Draneth Magistry.
Yeah, let's talk about some stacks pieces we would actually want to include. Dranith we can include.
Oh, also really quick, Esper Sentinel, Ristic Study, Mystic Remora.
I added
Just to get those out of the way.
I added Esper Sentinel, but yeah, Ristic Study, Mystic Remora.
I don't think we're gonna need more draw past this because honestly,
No.
we're already our entire deck is draw.
Uh,
Okay. Let me just pull up one of my old stacks lists. My Abdel stacks list is probably around here somewhere
yeah,
that has a good collection.
yeah. There's definitely some stacks pieces we can include. Is Vexing Bauble one of them, or does that fuck our shit? Wait.
Uh, yes, because we're playing everything for free, so Vexing Bauble does kind of screw us. Grand Abolisher,
Sure.
Aven Mind Sensor.
I'm gonna add Silence. Isn't there a better Aven Mind Sensor now? Am I crazy?
Nope.
What?
Oh, you know what? two cards we 100% should be running and are going to be creatures that we flicker: Recruiter of the Guard and Spellseeker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Ranger Captain of Eos.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's pretty good. He gets Walking Ballista and Esper Sentinel. That's like enough for me.
Yep. Fair.
Sorry. Mendicant Core Guidelight. I just want to go over some of your suggestions, guys.
Bad because we can't hit max speed early enough for it to be relevant.
Hmm.
I love him as a commander. As a commander, he's extremely fun and extremely powerful. In the 99, bad,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
that was such an interesting
I
set.
love him. He's my boy.
Well, for the first card I always grab with Stoneforge and Cloud is in my Arden and Ice Aesor deck is sort of Hearth and Home for ramp and continuous equipment search.
Yeah,
Well, I like our continuous equipment search is kind of just like flickering Stoneforge and Cloud.
yeah. We're already doing the flickering of them. We just don't have the ramp, but then Sword of the Animist is the better version of
Oh,
that ramp.
that's actually kind of a funny idea. Cyber Drive Awakener as a finisher.
Is that the thing that animates all of your equipment into like 4/4s with haste?
Other artifact creatures you control have flying. When it ETBs until end of turn, they become 4/4 flyers. They do not gain haste. Each it's not it's
True.
not it's not like what's his name? Well, that's Trample, Craterhoof. Well, they have flying. If they're pre-existing, then they could swing. That's kind of a cheeky finisher.
Yeah, but we're also flickering our equipment a lot. I feel like there's going to be a ton of times when we won't be able to use it.
Wait,
I also don't hate it.
do we all like Sword of Hearth and Home? What's going on? So Jacob and Wolf are on it.
We can do Sword of Hearth just because Sword of Hearth lets us blink Cloud, and then Jane can blink another equipment, so it's a tutor and a draw every turn. It does double up. It functionally doubles up our Jane's effect, so sure.
How about King T'Challa?
I can't remember what he does. Is he the draw, like the weird draw on the front and back guy?
How can you forget one of the most?
I didn't forget. I'm looking at him right now, and he is what I thought he was. When an opponent draws their second card each turn, you draw a card, and then backside is a double striker that when he deals combat damage, you draw a card.
I'm not into it.
Yeah, fair.
I'm not. I like the hot dog in this image. Uh, okay. Um. Yeah. No. I'm trying to think if there's anything else from Marvel superheroes we would want to include. Is there a Mr. Fantastic that we care about, or
The one that says the first time you draw a card, you draw four instead, maybe, but that's 6 mana, so eh.
yeah, it's a little overkill. No, not my opponent. Any player.
Oh, yeah. Whenever a player draws their second card each turn, you draw a card. Fair. So that is just draw a card on our turn for 3 mana. Huh.
Well, that yeah. You know, it's funny. I kind of glazed over that when we were reviewing this guy.
I mean, still as a commander, not great, but in the 99 of any draw deck, not horrible.
Well, it has flash, so like we can hold off. I don't know, bro. Are your thoughts changed on this, or
I don't think he gives us enough draw for him to still be that relevant, but he's not bad. He's a maybe. He is a maybe for me.
how about Dowsing Dagger?
Um, Basically a Gilded Lotus.
2 mana to equip.
Yeah, it's like a 4 mana Gilded Lotus, but it will flip consistently because we have a flyer. We can also do the funny thing of just use it to print Timna blockers so that everybody has a Timna blocker.
Hmm.
Everybody gets an O2. You get an O2. You get an O2. Not you. You're the one attacking.
Yeah, unless there's two Timnas. Dowsing Dagger's cheeky. I don't know, bro. I don't hate it. Sure, sure.
Uh,
I for now, it's I think it's on the lower end of the spectrum for us. But
sure.
mana's good. We could use mana.
Oh, also, how about the rune guys themselves? Give a runes, mother of runes, Skrelv.
Oh, well, we're in blue. We haven't even incorporated any form of. Do we want the bodies for a specific reason, or
Just well, they're one drop, so we can tutor them off of Ranger Captain, and they help protect the commander. Uh,
maybe mom?
like Mother of Runes at the very
Yeah,
least.
yeah.
We can be fine with that running
I
the
would
other one.
say Skrelv only because it's an artifact to
Oh,
add to our account, but
I completely forgot, and this is definitely a thing we should be running. Ether Sworn Canonist. Yeah.
yeah, Aethersworn's pretty good. Well, I mean, it's a specific form of rule of
Oh,
law, but do we can we get away with this?
Patrick, I found our other win con.
Yeah.
Blind Obedience.
Oh. Hmm.
It does it.
It would do it as a stacks piece, yeah. Well, Jane Foster's probably best as an eggs deck, to be honest. You think so?
Yeah, we could do a little bit of A and a little bit of B, and then
Yeah.
decide on how we think it plays afterwards. But blind obedience is a good win con, just
Yeah.
because extort.
Yeah. We each opponent loses life, we gain a life. Whenever we cast a spell, if we pay Orzhov, which white in this instance. Yeah, yeah, I like it. Haven't used it as a win con in ages, bro. But it is fun.
All right.
We need interaction. We need tutors. We need ramp.
We don't. I don't think we need many tutors because most of our deck is just storm off until we do the thing, and we have a ton of draw.
Oh,
But interaction and ramp,
do you
yes.
want Shang-Chi?
No. I had to pause to be like, wait, we're not in green. Then I'm like, oh, the
No, they
Azorius
are.
one. That's if you draw 10 cards, draw 5 more cards. Uh,
Replace Soka with Valeria Richards.
we're not playing Suka, right?
No, we're not. But Richards isn't horrible. Whenever you cast your first non-creature spell, each turn draw a card. I don't know that we're pressed for draw.
Yeah, draw is not the thing we're choking on right now. I think we're in a pretty good draw position.
Yeah, what are we choking on, Will?
Um, probably ramp. Also Urza. We should be running Urza Lord Eye Artificer.
Speaking of ramp.
Yeah.
Oh god, there's so much great art for this fucker. Excuse me. Guy, I hate when Urza's across from me at the table because you know there's so much tomfoolery that's happening. Kid Loki is a suggestion. Talisman of Progress. Did we? No, I did not add Talisman. Any of the tallies or anything like that, but we can add Talisman of Progress right now. We could also add the Mind Stone.
I Kid Loki doesn't really do anything. Um, if people are referring to Loki God of Mischief, whenever a thing becomes a target of a spell or ability you control, draw a card once each turn. Maybe. Just because that's a very cheap draw an extra card every turn effect, but
We can use Mox Amber. Um,
yeah,
I don't like
we are
Valeria's
using every
face.
mox except for Tantamite and then the dragon one.
I don't know what Valeria looks like in the comics. I like the child's expression, but yeah, that's about it.
She has a really big beach ball head. I don't know why.
Wow. This do you mean it's not to scale?
It feels it's too round and too like enlightened. Like it's too bright.
Oh, she
It looks like somebody went into Gary's mod, took a sphere, and then painted a face on a sphere. Like, her face is off center. That's the thing that's throwing me off.
Is it
Her face is off center from her left cheek.
is it giving you super genius? This new guy?
It's giving me Balloony from Phineas and Ferb vibes.
Okay, guys, what else do you want to include? Let us know as we're building here, but we're gonna start
Rampant interaction.
But we're gonna start on our ramp. So I've added Talisman of Progress, the Mind Stone, Mox Amber, Mana Vault, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet. Will hit me with any that I'm not thinking of. Mox
Chrome Mox?
Diamond,
Mox Opal.
Chrome Mox, Mox Opal for sure. Um,
Mana Vault, because we can actually get a good amount of stuff out, and it's another fast mana piece for the bounce loop.
what about Grim Monolith?
Maybe. Our deck is a lot of colorless, so that might be good. I just don't know if we need to invest 2 to get 3.
2 for 3 is pretty hot these days, man. It's all the rage. Okay, so Grim Monolith is Kosh. I think that's maybe as far as we want to go. Are there any dual cost spells that like Dovin's Veto or anything like that that we haven't included yet that we would want to incorporate? Any like Azorius specific things?
There's the one that's like counter a non-creature spell and then it's silence, but I'd rather just run silence.
The legendary Mox Amber, I think, is what you're referring to, Wolf. Right?
Yeah, Mox Amber and Mox Opal. Those are the 2 legendary Mox. Well, other than the Dragon one. I think the Dragon one is also legendary Mox, but we're not running that.
What does it do?
It makes a man of any color if you control a dragon.
Nope.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I forgot that was the thing.
Yeah.
Wait till it's valuable. Wait for that one changeling legendary, that 0 cost changeling. Legendary Mox, improvised counter, and free counters. Will, any other ramp you can think of before I move on here?
There's the one improvised counter. Which granted we probably do run. I just put this in another cEDH deck of mine, which by the way I made a dumb cEDH deck on the side that was Donatello Gadget Master, and the idea is that when he connects, you make a token copy of an artifact you control, and you just make 20 copies of Sphere of Resistance.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Have you played it yet?
Let's see. Metallic Rebuke. That's the only improvised counterspell.
Metallic Rebuke. Sorry.
Counterspell unless its controller pays 3 for quote unquote 1 mana.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's fine.
Yeah.
From here though, Force of Will, Force of Negation, Fierce Guardianship, Mind Break Trap.
Yeah. Fierce Guardianship, Mind Break Trap, Pact of Negation in this deck or no?
No, I don't think we're that hard of a combo deck, because if we're winning, we probably already have a pretty full hand.
Offer You Can't Refuse, Swan Song.
Yep.
Anything else? There's a ton. I'm sure there's a ton of counterspells I'm missing.
Mental Misstep.
Mental Misstep.
For counterspells, I think I'm... Oh, and Mana Drain. We can definitely always use all that mana and Mana Drain.
Okay, only half serious idea, but what about Shifting Grift? Or Agent of Treachery?
I know Agent of Treachery. What is Shifting Grift?
I also did that with Donatello, but with Simulacrum Synthesizer.
Yeah, I have that. What was it? I think Simulacrum Synthesizer is what I'm thinking of.
No,
I'm thinking of a different thing.
I'm going to be right back. I'm going to put Simulacrum Synthesizer on the screen. Enjoy that, guys. Let me know if there's any other rush boots you want to include. We did Lavaspur boots and Lightning Greaves. We could do Swiftfoot if we want. Flusterstorm I'm going to add really quickly, and then I am going to BRB boys and girls. 1 second.
We'll have a wizard when we get the DC Magic the Gathering crossover, and we get the other Captain Marvel. Yeah, Shifting Grift is a funny idea for an include. We just donate something to an opponent to steal one of their creatures, and then we take it back. I don't think we need it, though. We can do the same for artifacts, though. It's not a bad idea to steal someone's Soul Ring for, like, 3-ish mana, but I think we have, like, steal artifact effects that are 3 mana, so it's funny, but I don't think it's great. Uh... Dispatch. That's the Metalcraft Swords to Plowshare. I think it's Dispatch. Yep. It's a tap creature, Metalcraft, exile it instead. We'll probably include that.
Woo! Alright, what did I miss?
Dispatch.
The Metalcraft Swords to Plowshares.
Dispatch.
Despache?
Despache.
Yeah.
You know all the good white removal, Patrick. You have a deck that's like 30% that.
Yeah, I can add a few. Swords to Plowshare, Path to Exile. That's about it. No. Someone said March of Swirling Mist, March of Otherworldly Light, Swords, Path.
I don't think we need Otherworldly Light because we probably aren't going to be in a point where we have a ton of things in hand that we want to exile because our deck is a lot of colorless.
Yeah.
Swirling Mist though. Swirling Mist is good.
Yeah.
Because we can just exile a lot of stacks pieces or value engines if needed.
Is Chain of Vapor good in a deck like this?
I mean, we Chain of Vapor our own things and then replay them for draw.
On that note, do you want to run Snap?
Maybe not Snap, but Into the Floodmaw.
Is that opponents' creatures only?
It's opponents only.
Okay. If we need a board wipe, Avatar's Wrath might be a good one for our purposes.
We can also do Split Up.
Ooh, Split Up's pretty legit.
Avatar's.
You know what's funny is this Avatar's Wrath like functions very well into our 1 stacks piece. What's her name again? The one where they can't cast from exile, or if it would enter from exile.
Oh yeah. Well, no,
Containment.
Enters wasn't cast.
Gotcha.
Banisher Priest.
Containment Priest.
Containment Priest.
I put the Wizard Mana Drain in my Zimone deck. She's a wizard.
Yeah. I wish that we could use the other Mana Drain. Even though it's a bad Mana Drain, it's still a good ritual.
Yeah. Yeah, there's really not any Azorius specific cards that are like super great. What about that Lavinia stacks piece?
Avatar's Wrath is not too bad because it does disrupt game plans outside of just being Wrath, and then we can replay whatever we want.
Probably just keep Thor.
Yeah. Keep Thor, replay Cloud for like 2 mana.
Do you hate that? I mean, I like Avatar's Wrath.
I like it because it shuts down Graveyard. It's a Draenith Magistrate for 1 rotation that also like makes it so people have to replay stuff. In a lot of cases, this is just going to be a Wrath because the game only lasts like 3 turns, and if we play this on turn 2 and win on turn 3, that's game. So
do we want to run
was functionally Wrath?
Split Up or the modal one or the shoot, what's that white one that
Showdown. Final Showdown?
Not Final Showdown. Sorry, that is technically modal, but I was talking about the other one where you can overload it.
Oh, Winds of Abandon.
Sorcery speed, yeah. Hmm. Magistrate really likes
Winds of
infantry.
Abandon
Yeah.
and Avatar's Wrath are probably the two best options because for uh for split up we can't really control if our opponents are going to have their stuff tapped or untapped. I mean, we could flicker an opponent's creature and have it enter the battlefield tapped and then choose to wipe all tapped things, but that's going to include our own Jane Foster.
Do you want Psych Rift in here?
Sure.
Historically
All right.
decent.
What's the card count?
Oh, well, that's so much. Cheeky combo, Thor, anti-causal vestige if you warp it in to be flickered.
Oh, yeah, true.
Uh,
That's an extra draw every turn plus the ability to cheat in a permanent.
do you want to do that?
No, but I don't hate it, but I don't think we need it because I don't think that's the type of deck we're going. We're going for like more Storm-esque. But we do just play that on 4, attack with Thor, flicker it, and then we just repeat again over and over and over and keep putting lands into play. And then we get to the point where we get to the point where we just put in Hullbreak Horror, Tidespout Tyrant, and have a whole bunch of extra mana up.
I don't know, bro. It's
Actually, speaking of which, warp cards. What really egregious warp cards can we use? Um, warp, white, blue. Like, is there something?
thank you. Inventor's Fair. Well, wait. Any other lands that we should be considering or MDFCs?
Really quick, Starfield Vocalist. It's 4 mana, but you can warp it in for 2. If a permanent enters the battlefield, causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, it triggers an additional time.
Blech.
So we double up the draw of Jane Foster for 2 mana.
Uh,
Yeah,
that feels good.
yeah.
This also is just like really works with a lot of our ATBs outside of Jane. Yeah, Starfield Vocalist. Yeah, thank you, Wolf. 100%. The double enters warp card, Grizzly. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Will, what other lands do you want to incorporate in this deck? Do you think there's anything we're missing? Also, tutors. What are we doing?
I don't think we need tutors. We are drawing so much so quickly and have so many different combos. I honestly don't think we need
What are
tutors.
we desperate to see of anything in our deck? Enlightened tutor,
Um,
like minimally.
so well, I mean, like we don't have a key equipment. The
No,
key
not
things in
really.
our deck are the Starfield, or the Starcage Abdel, for like hard draw. Um, the Tidespout Tyrant and Hullbreak Core, which we don't have a good way to find. Um, the 2 untapped creatures, which also we don't have a great way of finding because unfortunately the guard, what's it called,
Transmute?
the recruiter. Oh yeah, we could do Drift of Phantasms.
It
Um,
feels like a wasted slot, but yeah.
I don't think we need tutors, in my opinion. The only thing would be Enlightened Tutor to find Starcage. And maybe Transmute Artifact to find Starcage, because Starcage is a lot of draw.
Starcage cost 4?
3. Cost 3 and exiles everything that
Oh.
costs 2 or less.
So you want Drift of Phantasms, is what you're saying.
Well, no, no, no. It's an artifact. We can find it in blue and in
Oh.
white.
Mm. Archway of Innovation. Let me look at this really quick. Archway of
Gives improvised
Innovation.
in a thing. I like Archway because it does let us just hard cast
Yeah.
Tidespout.
No, 100%. 100%. Okay. So glad you guys decided to do Jane Foster. Dude, I'm excited to actually test it because it looks like it's gonna be good. Are you running Usro's Titanic God Core? You just sounded like what? Usro? This sounds
That's the Tolarian Academy planet from Edge of Eternities.
dude. This sounds like a heavy metal band. And like Godcore is the genre of music they play.
Yeah, it's like
Uthros,
Uthros.
yeah, it's
It's that in the album name is Titanic.
yeah, yeah.
Uthros, Titanic, Godcore.
Yeah. Do you want to do damn, Uthros Titanic Godcore? Do you want to do that?
How quickly do we get to 12?
Not quickly at all.
Not at all. Yeah, we can't do it. I like the idea, but we can't.
Yeah, that's so heavy metal though.
Yeah.
That's so dope. Good suggestion, Wolf. Um,
No, it's Patrick. We established this. It's not heavy metal. It's Godcore.
excuse me. Godcore. Okay. Moving on, Will. What else are we missing here? Any other tutors?
Cards to cut. That's what we're missing.
You don't want any other tutor. You want any other artifact tutor.
Transmute Artifact and Enlightened Tutor are the only two tutors I think we actually need for the deck.
What about Tezzeret?
Which one?
I know. Cruel
It's
Captain
funny.
to start.
Cruel Captain is getting a lot of loyalty very quickly because we keep flickering stuff,
Yeah.
and also just keeps finding us zero cost
I
equipment that
know.
we play.
I know. I kind of love it, dude. I don't know.
The other Tezzeret finds Stark Age.
They're both good.
Sure. Okay, just throw both of them in.
Okay. All right. And then officially we can start looking at cuts. I'm sorry. It's the other Tezzeret is oh shit. The schemer?
Yeah, Grizzly.
The Seeker.
The Urza construct does get there pretty quickly. The issue is we are not consistently getting Urza.
Monumental hanging? Monumental hanging. Is this another genre of music?
Henge.
That explains. This should go into wait, do I run this in Oswald? Why don't I run this in Oswald?
Yeah, we can include that just because we're gonna have a dual land, so it's fine already.
When did this come out?
Modern Horizon 3.
This is good. This is good card. Yeah. Monumental.
I think you don't run it in Oswald because you have a lot of games where you don't have a basic planes in play.
Awkward. Yeah. Still want to buy a copy. It's pretty solid. It's cheap as hell too. Good art. Okay. Cut some cards. 17 cards need to be cut.
Okay. Time for me to pull up our list so that I can dig through it and see.
Let me make this easy. We'll start with sorceries. Avatar's Wrath, Winds of Abandon, Transmute Artifact.
Is
it bad that I think the Wrath can go out for now?
Yeah, I do think that we can cut Avatar's Wrath for now. Winds of Abandon is just fine enough removal.
Alright, well, Tezzeret and Tezzeret.
We keep both Tezzerets. The question is, do we cut Walking Ballista now that we have Blind Obedience?
That puts us down to 1. That's technically not 1 win condition. Is it bad that I like Walking Ballista more?
They're both fine, because we can play Walking Ballista through either Sworn Canonist, so it's probably good to have both.
I do understand the cut, though.
I like both.
Our land count is 28.
Yeah, I'm going through our artifact count to see what is the best cut. Dowsing Dagger can be cut.
Yeah. I'm going to put Hearth and Home to the side for now, guys.
We can cut pre-war formal wear as well.
Well, I put Leonin.
Do we have Leonin?
I do have Leonin in here.
Yeah, let's just cut that whole combo. Because we need to have a sack outlet in there. That just makes things awkward.
Put Leonin. Well, I mean, if we just draw enough will, we just put him there. Walking Ballista is very tutorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, we don't need to tutor Walking Ballista if we have our deck in our hand.
Well, maybe yes, maybe no. But yeah. Yeah. He is very tutorable. I need to see what Recruiter of the Guard is hitting. Like, what super valuable things are we hitting with Recruiter of the Guard? Is there something really
uh,
good?
Cloud Containment, pretty much everything except for Drannith Magistrate, Abdel,
Urza, Hullbreaker, Tyrant,
and yeah, our higher cost stuff.
pretty much. Starfield Vocalist is a 3/4? Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a 4 mana creature.
He'll find
We're never playing it for 4 mana, but
she'll find
it's a 4
Spellseeker.
mana creature.
Mirian Spy. Nope. Untap target creature. Miriam.
That is the thing that we're using with Banishing Knack as a infinite, because we just keep recasting a zero cost equipment, untapping the creature we Banishing Knack, and then tap it to bounce the equipment again and again and again, draw our deck.
I'm gonna remove Mind Sensor for now.
Fair. That's fair.
Your opponents can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. I think that Drannith Magistrate and Containment Priest are both good. Ethereum
Yeah.
Sculptor.
It's
Lion...
I like having the cost reducers, so I do kind of like Ethereum Sculptor.
Lion Sash can come out for now. I still like Reality Chip.
Same. Agreed. It's a good mid-game card.
10 more cards.
We do have 26 pieces of hide on the ceiling. We can cut hide on the ceiling.
High on the ceiling. Ain't lying. Where is hide on the ceiling?
It's a spectral restitching is the second name of it.
Oh. Oh, oh,
It, it's
oh, 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 oh.
it had the Omen Path version.
Got it. Got it. Force of Will, Paradoxical Outcome, Mindbreak Trap, Fierce Guard, Force, Metallic Rebuke. Rebuild. Hope's Arrow Magic. This is a Cyclonic Rift. Hercules Recall.
We can probably cut Psych Rift. I cannot remember the last time I've seen somebody cast a Psych Rift in cEDH.
Different times, people.
Yeah.
Different times. Go on the ceiling. Silent Sword, Swan, Retraction, Retract, Path, Mental, March, Floodmaw, Lust, Toot, Despache, Chain of Vapes.
I do think we're probably good with all of those.
Chain of Vapes, yeah, Banishing Knack. Which means artifacts will... Unless there's another creature we need to remove, which I'm not immediate. Nothing's really calling out to me right now.
Coveted Jewel, Dowsing Dagger.
Yeah, Coveted's really cheeky. I like it a lot, but I don't know that it's quick enough. And not that we are going quickly, mind you. I think there's time for it, but Grim Monolith, still good.
We actually probably could cut Grim Monolith because I think it really only helps cast the Tezzerets at this point. That and the Hullbreak Horrors and everything like that, but I think we just try to draw into Urza and then hard cast him.
I concur. The Mind Stone, Talisman of Progress, Lightning Greaves, Arcane Signet, Bloodforge Battle Axe, Commander's Plate, Dragonfire Blade, Lava Spur Boots, Mana Vault, Pip-Boy 3000, Soul Ring, Accorders, Bonesaw, Cathars, Chrome Mox, Kite Shield, Mox Amber, Mox Diamond, Mox Opal, Paradise Mantle, Sigil of Distinction.
Sigil of Distinction is how we just knock random people out of the game once we go infinite.
And Spider Silk.
Yeah, I like the zero cost. How many can you update it really quick just so I can see how many cards we still need to cut?
Sorry, we need to cut 6.
Okay.
This is always the toughest part, honestly. This
Yeah.
sort of trimming
We
the
are not
fat.
touching guns.
We're not touching lands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do we have Mirror and Spy? It's a combo piece, but it might be like. Do we?
It's a second Valley Flood Caller is basically the reason. It's technically also a faster Valley Flood Caller because Valley Flood Caller has Flash, but Mirror and Spy makes it so as long as we have any creature in play, we can do the Banishing Knack combo. For those who don't know, it's a Banishing Knack and something Spiral. What's it called?
Helix or retract?
Yeah, Retraction Helix. Retraction Helix or Banishing Knack, which gives a creature tap or turn a non-land permanent to its owner's hand. With Mirror and Spy or Valley Floodcaller, they make it so that when you cast an artifact, you untap a thing that would be affected by Banishing Knack or Retraction Helix, meaning we can draw our entire deck by just replaying free equipment over and over and over again, or make infinite mana with Mox Opal or Mox Amber, and then draw our deck by replaying any equipment over and over and over again.
I'm gonna take out Mother of Runes.
That's
Maybe
fair.
maybe we can take out one of these two, and I like Valley Floodcaller more just because.
Let's take out Tezzeret Cruel Captain.
Ooh, the pain.
It hurts me as well, but
You like the Seeker more?
yeah, because Seeker finds the Star Cage. Star Cage is just such a good card in the deck. We could probably cut both, but I do think Seeker is a little bit better. This is also one of the few times that we can actually down tick the Seeker and keep him around.
I know.
That never happens.
Oh. Sorry, let's just remove both for now. I'm with you though. Just to get the ball rolling, we need to remove 3 more. I feel like we can get rid of Mirror and Spy just because Valley Flood Caller is tutorable off of Recruiter. And
Is it?
it's a 2/2.
That's what I thought that was like a 1/3 or something.
No, Mirror and Spy is a 1/3.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. I feel like plan A is to just draw a shit ton of cards, and then if we see like an option we want to play into, we'll try to find the other solution. Just the thing is, we're removing some tutors, but none of these tutors are helping us find the spells we need to actually win. But Spellseeker can find the spells we need to win.
And Recruiter of the Guard can also find Spellseeker, so we can always just use
Bounce
Recruiter
in.
of the Guard, flicker him with Jane, and then find Spellseeker, play Spellseeker, find Banishing Knack.
Yeah. I like Ethereum Sculptor as cost reduction because it's also an artifact.
It's funny, I don't like it because it's an artifact, because it gets caught up in a retract.
Hmm. We could take it up. We do need to remove
it's
a few more things.
maybe the worst of our cost reducers.
I think we could justify
Only
dropping a 0 equipment. I think we are pretty heavy on them, and a lot of these are just sort of negligible.
Drop one of the shields, like the just straight up give O3. The net gives reach, which is not really relevant, but
Yeah, there's 3 shields, right?
2, and then it's I think 2, and then the silk.
Well, a quarter shield gives you vigilance. That's actually valuable. Cathar's gives you vigilance. Do they all give us vigilance? No. Kite shield is just +3.
Okay,
Kite shield's gone. Vigilance is actually good for our commander.
The only reason why I want to keep all the 0 drops personally is because they don't count towards the card count in the deck, because they immediately refill themselves, and then inevitably, if we have Star Cage, it's going to be an additional draw every turn.
I will say though, like early on, the redundancy, we might get flooded with stuff we don't need. Do you know what I mean?
We're usually getting to our commander on turn 2. It's fine.
Well, on that note, why don't we talk to that? So, what are our aspirations with the Mighty Thor, Jane Foster, Will? Like, what are we expecting to see when we play test this deck? And just remember, guys, after we finish playtesting this, we can talk about potential includes and excludes based off the strategy, and then we're going to jump into our other Thor. So we'll play test that. We won't go too deep into that, but let's say like another 20 minutes or so to give you an idea of what Thor, Guardian of Midgard can do. But yeah, let's talk about Mighty Thor really quick.
I think probably turn 3 we start drawing a good handful of cards. Or turn 3 we draw a couple cards. Turn 4 is when we get a lot of draw engine stuff really going, and turn 5 is probably when we win. It's going to be a kind of control deck up until then, I think.
Yeah, I feel that.
I could see us winning a turn 4 with a good enough hand, though.
Yeah, I do think just the nature of the deck is going to be a little bit sluggish, but it really is going to just balance building a board, drawing, trying to keep a flush hand, which I think we should be able to accomplish, managing the board, and then like what Will was saying, like a sort of slow roll into a win. You're not going to be the person attempting a win first. Let's just put it that way. I think that's fair. So there's like a counter striker. Let's try it out.
All right, all right.
Okay, I'm going to put her off to the side. Is this a keepable hand? It has Rhystic Study, Mystic Remora, Swan Song, Spellseeker, Mana Drain, Retraction Helix, and the Reality Chip. No lands, but we do top deck a Polluted Delta if we choose to keep this, Will.
No ramp.
No ramp, no ramp.
The Mystic Remora makes it keepable if we had a land, and we know with a hindsight that we would have top decked the land, but I would not have risked it, so I would evolve.
Neither would I. This is better one land, but I'll explain why it's better. Stoneforge, it's going to sound itself off, actually. Stoneforge, Mystic, Rhystic Study, Mental Misstep, Grand Abolisher, Chrome Mox, Mox Amber, and Command Tower.
Yeah, if we draw literally anything, this is an amazing hand, because this gives we have a white source and a blue source, the ability to get out Stoneforge Mystic on turn 1, which means that we can get any equipment out of our deck, which is probably going to be a 0-drop, so that we can hopefully top deck Jane, or top deck a land and play Jane on the next turn. And if we do play Jane, then we can play Amber for protection. This could bite us, but we can try it.
Yeah, what are we exiling with Chrome? Well, actually, we're going to keep this.
Do we have an equipment that does like semi-ramp stuff? Pit Boy is
Paradise Mantle. Paradise Mantle.
Oh yeah, true. We grab Paradise Mantle off of the Stoneforge, and that's going to be the way that we get out Jane if we miss the land drop.
Do we just put Paradise Mantle down so that we can ensure we get Jane in turn 2?
Well, we have to equip it for 1 either way, so
right.
It wouldn't be a turn 2 Jane either
True. Yeah, that's
it. We
it's
can
a 0 with a 1
and see if we get there, and then play it after.
We pull Despache. We're gonna go Command Tower. We will go for the Stoneforge Mystic. We will play Chrome Mox, exiling, I hate to say it, Grand Abolisher? Or Dispatch or Grand Abolisher, but I think Dispatch is going to be short-term the better card. So
yeah.
That, we'll use this for the white. We'll make purple with Command Tower. We'll play Stoneforge Mystic. We'll grab Paradise Mantle, as Will was saying, to ensure we get her out. Not necessarily now, but later. And we'll put that into our hand. Yes?
Yep.
Next turn, we get the Mind Stone. Well, this doesn't change too much. I think we just play the Mind Stone first.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Mox Amber creates mana based off of legendary creatures and planeswalkers. So, until we get a legendary creature out, we're not gonna. I'm only mentioning that because Mind Stone's legendary. But
yeah,
we'll do Mind Stone.
we can use Mind Stone to put Paradise Mantle onto Stoneforge Mystic
Do
if we
we?
really want.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we want to? I mean, we could still wait to drop it once we get Jane. Like, we still have the mana for it, and also Dispatch is not active. Uh,
Uh,
if I played Mox Amber now, Dispatch would be active, and we could just hold Mind Stone to exile some shit.
it's probably better to just hold it for draw. That's fine. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So I'm thinking like the Mox Amber now because we're not going to draw off Mox Amber. Um,
Yeah.
but then at least activate Metalcraft pass. Let's just say that we do need to use the Dispatch. We could say we need to use the Mental Misstep as well, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Do you want a Rhystic Study or Jane? I assume Jane. Because
So
of the draw
it,
engines, Rhystic is maybe better.
yeah, Ristic is probably better for right now because our hand is very low.
Yeah, I hate to say it.
So let's see. Stoneforge Mystic can get us any equipment out of our deck, and we can get like the Bloodforged Battle Axe and try to start that whole thing.
Right.
Um,
Our top
is
deck
there
is a Sigil of Distinction, by the way.
actually the equipment that we could get off Stoneforge Mystic to keep going is the Reality Chip if we really needed to.
Oh, legendary
Granted,
creature. Yeah. It would activate Mox Amber.
well, I mean, we can I'm saying we play Jane Foster, and on the next turn we can attack with Jane Foster, Flicker, Stoneforge Mystic, and get the Reality Chip.
Oh, I see. Well, it wouldn't flicker it until we attack, right?
Correct. So it doesn't do anything for this turn. I think Jane is the better call right now because we're getting to draw immediately.
Over Rhystic. Yeah, hopefully we hit our
Yeah.
land drop. Yeah, that's fine. One, two, three. Jane Foster ETBs. Nothing of import happens, but we'll go Paradise Mantle, draw a card. No land yet. We'll do Sigil of Distinction. We get our Monumental Henge, which is going to enter tapped. We'll still play it. Unfortunately, the buck stops there. We can move to equip the Paradise Mantle should we like. It should go on to Jane because we're going to Flicker Stoneforge. Or we can still put it
Well,
on.
it, Jane is summoning 6, so Paradise Mantle doesn't make its mana right now.
Oh,
So it's better to just keep Amber up.
yeah, no. I was thinking that. Oh, you're right. You're right. It is the better target, and we could afford to wait.
It's funny with so much artifact reduction and the fact that we can find Reality Chip. We probably should have just tossed in Sensei's Divining Top.
Fact. Okay. Well, that's a notable include. Next turn, we get Arcane Signet. Okay, well, where do we want to start here?
Uh,
Do we want to give Improvise to our next spell? Or sorry, look at the top for a historic. No.
I think we probably just start with attacking with Jane to flicker Stoneforge and get a Reality Chip.
Yeah, she'll enter tapped.
Yeah.
Shuffle. Why reality chip? You just want the ability to set.
The value. Because Reality Chip with Jane lets us get through our library a little bit faster and kind of grind out a tiny bit more. Like, it makes the hand a bit better.
Do you want to drop this Arcane Signet first into Shuri?
Uh, to Shuri into Arcane into Reality Chip, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. We'll go for Shuri. No Paradise Mantle value yet. So we'll go for Shuri. We'll tap the not the Henge. Yeah, the Henge. That's fine. And the Chrome Mox exiled a white source, so it's gonna have to be the Mox Amber or the
Well, Arcane Signet first and Arcane Signet pays for the Reality Chip.
Sure.
And Reality Chip isn't equipment, so we draw a card.
We get Aethersworn Canonist, which we can play right now if we want. Um,
What's the top card of our library? We can look thanks to Reality Chip.
Fierce Guardianship.
Uh, do we want to just equip Reality Chip so we have the Fierce Guardianship?
I'm thinking that. Well, we don't have enough mana.
We have our commander.
Uh, wait.
For the equip.
Yeah, the equip cost is 3.
Don't we have 3?
We have a Mind Stone.
Oh, sorry, no, that's the equipments are in the land section. That's what was throwing me off. Never
Yeah, it's
mind.
kind of funky right now. I think Ether
Uh,
Sworn Canoness is good.
yep, I like Ether Sworn.
Damn, kind of a bummer. We'll use Mind Stone for the Canonist. We'll hold up the white for what it's worth.
We can turn the white with Paradise Mantle onto Zuri.
What was that?
Uh, we can equip our artifact cost reducer with a Paradise Mantle. Shuri.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Just to set up, because we're not using the white for anything.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. But now they know. Okay,
That's
next
fine.
turn. We get a Fierce Guardianship. Hopefully no one won. We'll say we had a mental misstep off turn. I'm just gonna look at the top of our deck real quick. It's Lava Spur Boots. Well,
Might as well turn on the reality chip and start spinning.
yeah. You may play lands. How do we turn on the reality chip? What do you mean? Just equip it?
We equip it and we can play stuff off the top.
Oh, fact. Yeah. So for 3, we'll tap the Mind Stone, the Chrome Mox, and the Henge.
And we'll equip it onto Shuri just
Sorry,
because
not Chrome Mox.
that it's the second least killable thing on our board next to Jane, but people want to actively kill Jane.
Do you want to just play the Lava Spur Boots for free?
Yep, and then we can draw a card with Jane.
We get Scalding Tarn. Before I shuffle away the top, it's a Flusterstorm. Huh.
Let's shuffle and then
Yeah, we'll go Scalding Tarn really quick, and we get a not a volcanic island. What is it?
a Tundra.
Tundra. Tundra. Top of the deck is a Blind Obedience Well. There you go, Will.
We can either play it, or we can attack with Jane, Flickering Stoneforge Mystic, and then shuffle up again after getting another equipment.
I'm sorry. We needed to attack first before we did the thing with Reality Chip.
Why?
As long as Reality Chip is attached. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it said attacked. It
No,
needed
no,
to
no.
attack, and then it's attached. I'm sorry.
No. It's if it's on a thing, it's a future sight. That's all.
So, you want to attack with Jane?
Yeah. I don't think we care about blind obedience right now. So attack
Not
with
at the
Jane.
moment.
Flicker Stoneforge.
Yeah, we don't want to equip the Lobster Boots for any reason. Yeah, there's nothing else going on. We only cast Lava Spirit Boots. Yeah, okay. So Flickerstone Forge comes in tapped. What do we want to find this time? The Battle Axe?
It's either Battle Axe or it's Pit Boy, like one or the other.
Pip-Boy does what for us?
Untaps 2 lands every attack.
That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. Let's grab the Pip-Boy. Shuffle. Top of our deck is a Metallic Rebuke. Well, guess what? I'll play Pip-Boy. I'll draw the Metallic Rebuke. And we have Archway of Innovation. We've played our land this turn. I genuinely think it would probably behoove us to play the Rhystic Study.
Yep.
If we could also attach the Pip-Boy now, that'd be cool, but it's not necessary. And also, were we missing any sort of Shuri action with her ability? Target artifact you control becomes a copy of second artifact. No. I think this deck needs something like a glaring Fleshraker for the duality of extra mana and damage. but it would be hard to find in our current build. Yeah, only Recruiter finds it.
Yeah, it would be a win con and a cost reducer.
That is pretty good though. All right, we can use Shuri to cast this. We don't think we need to. I'll do the Chromux for whites, the Tundra, and the Arcade Signet. And we'll play the Rhystic Study. That's our one non-artifact spell this turn. And we'll pass.
Yep.
Okay, so let's say off turn we have to Metallic Rebuke. And Fierce.
And we just tap 2 equipment in a blue.
Uh,
just tap that whole Shuri pile, just for the sake of it.
Pretty much. And we'll say we have to Fierce Guardianship as well. Okay. Next turn, we get...
We drew 2 off Rhystic, let's say.
Oh, thank you. Yep. 1, 2... And is that the only draw we're seeing apart from draw for turn? Okay. We have 2 lands and a Containment Priest.
And then top of deck.
Is a blind obedience.
We'll never lose it.
We're never going to lose it. Well, except we have an Arid Mesa, so we can lose it right now. But we also have a way to tutor with Stoneforge, if Stoneforge.
Yeah, I think doing the Jane Foster thing is the best option first. So I guess Pip-Boy on a Jane and then untap the lands that we tap to Pip-Boy.
Yeah, I'm into that. We'll do a Command Tower and Tundra. Pip-Boy. Swing Jane. Untap. And then we'll go ahead and find what, sir? Is there an equipment that we can return to our hand? Like, it just has the ability to return?
Trusty Boomerang. That's one that we could have put in. For the sake of it, I'm gonna say, not Bloodforge Battle Axe, but,
because we just need something like that.
Yeah. For the sake of it, for right now, let's say, the Dragon Fireblade. Let's just say Dragon Fireblade is the boomerang. It equips for 1, you cost 1, and you pay 1 and tap it to tap a creature an opponent controls and return it to your hand.
Razor Boomerang or Trusty Boomerang?
Trusty Boomerang.
Oh, wait, is this really the best we have?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. I looked it up as well. This is one of the things I looked up, and I'm like, I don't know how great it is. But it's this is the best option because it's the cheapest way to constantly rebound some equipment.
What do you want to say is the card? It was the Dragon...
The Dragonfire Blade, just for right now.
Okay, so we'll play it for free. Dragonfire Blade...
What was on top before we draw?
Blind Obedience.
Didn't we shuffle?
Oh, I'm sorry. Prismatic Vista.
We can play Prismatic Vista off the top and then see what's next.
Sure. Manifold. Play that.
Yep.
City of Traders. We'll crack the Prismatic Vista for an island.
Yep.
No, we actually need a plains before we need an island, just with what we have in our hand.
We have like 3 just white sources on the board right now.
True. Shuffle. Okay. We have a shut the fuck up. Blind Obedience on top. I feel like we should just cast it to get out of the way.
Sure.
It's gonna cost us though a Mind Stone and an island, but it's there.
What did it cost? Feels like everything.
That's our one non-artifact spell this turn though.
That's fine. That should be fine.
We'll play the boomerang. If we're doing the reality chip, top would be good. I know, bro.
Yep, I said that like after realizing like, wait, we're doing Future Sight stuff.
Damn it. Okay. Let's draw a card. Spell Seeker. And we have a Mystic Remora on top, Will.
Sadly, we played our 1 non for the turn. So
all right.
We just hold up what we can. We can flash in the Banisher Priest or
Yeah.
Containment Priest on somebody else's turn, and then we can go from there.
Is there nothing else we can do? Can we not just use the blade really quick?
Which
The
one?
boomerang.
The Boomerang. We can Boomerang as long as we have untapped creatures. It's a functionally pay to draw card.
Sure, let's do that.
It's a universally recrackable clue.
We'll do the boomerang onto our Aethersworn Canonist, and then we'll use the Monument Henge. Monument Henge, technically, we could crack off turn if we wanted to look at the top. Would you rather just the Monument Henge off turn?
It's also functionally 2 mana. Actually no,
It's 4.
it's more than 2 mana. Never mind, it's 4 mana to do the thing.
It's 4, but we are holding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with Shuri.
I feel like we should probably we see the deck can do some stuff. Let's make a couple small edits and then let's go back to it. Adding Sensei's Divining Top and then
This is fine. The deck where it's at is fine. Let's add Sensei's Top.
let's cut blind obedience for glaring flesh raker.
Glaring Fleshraker for a blind obedience. That was a good call, by the way.
Yeah.
And then we'll add
like
Sensei's Divining Top. What should come out for the top? Do you want the boomerang, by the way?
We can take out the Dragonfire Blade for boomerang. It at least felt a little bit better because it's a draw engine that we can tutor up. If we need protection, we tutor up Commander's Blade.
All right, what comes out for the boomerang? Dragonfire Blade? Wait. We need to check one more card out.
Sensei's Top is the last thing.
Yeah.
We don't cut a land.
Lava Spur Boots?
I like Lava Spur Boots though because it's a haste effect and it's usually free off the top of the cost reducer.
True. I don't think if there's anything we drew into that I just didn't feel like we needed.
Lands.
Is Starfield Vocalist win more?
I'd like Starfield Vocalist. I feel like if we ever saw Starfield Vocalist there, we would have been very happy.
Maybe.
Honestly, do we just cut the Banishing Knack thing now that we have the Sensei's loop as a backup?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's at least just cut one of the Banishing Knacks. Like, just Banishing Knack itself, and we'll keep the other two, and we'll add Sensei's and leave it at that.
Oh, you want to keep the...
I was thinking of removing the whole thing, but just for the sake of not having to fill out 2 more slots, let's just keep the Valley Flood Caller and then the Spiral.
Okay, guys, we're going to test it one more time with those adjustments. If you want to goldfish this yourself, the deck should be in the description for you. But as well as Thor, Guardian of Midgard, which we're going to get to in just a second. City of Traders, Tidespell Tyrant, Walking Ballista, Rebuilds, Mox, Amber, Reality Chip, Mental Misstep, no. The answer is no. Land, Grand Abolisher, Stoneforge Mystic, Esper Sentinel, Silence.
Esper Sentinel and Stoneforge Mystic make that sound like a pretty good hand.
Yeah, it does. Sure. Sea of Clouds. We're going to start with both our fetch lands first, but Sea of Clouds is great. Yeah, okay. Draw for turn is a retracts all artifacts, return all artifacts you control to their owner's hands. That would have been amazing earlier.
Yeah, that's really good in this because we'll be flickering Stoneforge to get 0-cost artifacts.
Yeah, we're going to grab our... Will is correct. We're going to grab our Tundra. We'll play our Esper Sentinel. And remember, any of our buff artifacts are going to help the Esper Sentinel. Um, I said we get like one draw of Esper Sentinel.
Yeah, usually one guy plays into it.
Yeah. We get Lightning Greaves off the rip, and the following turn we get Mindbreak Trap. Okay, so we're gonna go Windswept Heath. We're just gonna cut through more of our stuff. What is the shock?
Hollow Fountain.
Boop. Stoneforge?
Stoneforge, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hold the Lightning Greaves until we actually get Jane down.
It's pretty much always just Paradise Mantle, right? That's the best zero cost to find.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah, not even close.
Do we
Second closest is the Sigil of Distinction.
I would say Sigil into Esper is great.
Yeah.
Okay, next turn. Do we get another Esper or no?
Probably one.
Ironheart. Okay.
Not great right now, but gonna be really good in like a turn.
I mean, yeah, there's not a way to play her right now. If we had a way to play her right now, I would play her right now. Yeah, literally what Will said. We're gonna just cast Jane, I think. And probably Paradise Mantle.
Yep, yep.
Uh, so yeah, that's well, yes, definitely Paradise Mantle. Because we're about to have one too many cards in hand. We get Mana Confluence. We do need to discard down. Yeah. All right. What do you want to drop, sir? I kind of want the Mana Confluence.
It's probably Grand Abolisher because silence is. We can play silence on our turn if we need a Grand Abolisher.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
It's either that or the boots.
The boots are gonna draw though. We saw when we were
Yeah.
in top deck mode last
We're about to
game.
Iron Heart off, so
Yeah,
fair.
yeah, 1000%. Okay. It feels weird doing that, but this is not the deck that needs Grand Abolisher, actually. The more I think about it, it just feels like it's a good card. It's a good card.
Yeah.
Next turn. No more Sentinel draws this time. We have nothing to say if something happens with the board. That is into the Flood Maw. Before we play our land, how do you want to start here, Will?
Attack with Jane, find the Sigil, and then play Sigil for draw.
Sure.
Sorry, attack with Jane, Flickering Stoneforge, finding the Sigil, play the Sigil, draw.
Sigil. Draw. We get a mana drain off the top.
And then we can play land for turn.
Yeah, our Mana Confluence.
Yep.
Ironheart.
So we can tap our two equipment and Esper Sentinel in addition with two lands to play Ironheart.
Yeah, I like that. 2, 3. Let's do the. It doesn't matter because they're all rainbow lands. Let's just take the 1 life from the. That's fine. The Mana Confluence. Do Ironheart. All right, Ironheart. Non-creature spells you cast have improvise.
So we can tap Ironheart and a land to play the Swiftfoot Boots, then tap the Swiftfoot Boots and a land to play the Arcane Signet.
Oh, I did it the opposite way. I guess we could do it that way though.
I like having Arcane Signet untapped just for the ability to keep up 1 mana.
Yeah, no, 100%. Okay, so we've got Arcane Signet.
And we draw off of playing Swiftfoot Boots.
Who do you want to put Swiftfoot Boots on?
Do we want to put Swiftfoot Boots on someone, or do we want to keep up the 1 mana for Flood Maw?
I'm sorry,
It's probably
Lightning
better for
Greaves. I'm
attack
sorry,
spells.
Lightning Greaves.
Oh, sorry, no. Oh, those are Lightning Greaves. I thought those were Swiftfoot Boots.
Greaves on
Ironheart.
I was gonna say, I hate to say, I feel like Ironheart's more important.
Because if Jane dies, we just replay Jane. But with Ironheart, if Ironheart's
Yeah.
gone, she's gone.
Yeah, no. We want the Ironheart.
Okay.
Yeah, she's pretty solid, and I don't think we're going to be targeting her, so it's not an issue. We could also move that around if we have to. All right, so no mana for mana drain. We don't necessarily need it. Into the Flood Maw. Return all artifacts you control to the artist's hands. God,
Unfortunately, Ironheart is an
I
artifact,
know.
which is the one reason why I don't like Retract right now.
Let's say we have to into the Flood Maw off turn.
Yeah.
Next turn. We get a Spell Seeker off the top here.
All right. What's the craziest thing we can do with Spellseeker?
I know. Do we win the game? I don't think so.
Maybe actually.
Hold up.
So if we Jane and then
Oh,
we can reality chip and find Sensei's Divining Top.
right.
The issue is we don't immediately have a cost reducer
No.
for that, but we'll be able to hopefully draw into a cost reducer by doing Sensei's Top shenanigans.
So Jane first.
Yes. So really quick, just so we have 5 real mana to play with.
Yeah.
Oh, also, can we shit. No, yeah, I was gonna say, can we say we put Paradise Mantle on something and tapped it for mana, but everything was tapped on our board.
Yeah, apart from the 1 mana we held.
Yeah. So Reality Chip lets us Reality Chip for 1, equipping it for 3, meaning we have 1 mana left over, so we can't do it this turn. Do we just get Reality Chip for the draw, or is there better equipment to grab right now? Actually, you know what the play might be? Spellseeker. Spellseeker with Transmute Artifact. Finding the Pinnacle Cage, but we don't. Oh, we're 1 short on mana for that as well. Fucker. Dang.
I mean, I'm more or less okay just finding Reality Chip.
Yeah, let's just go for value, Reality Chip.
Play the chip, draw a card. Oh, sorry, I should shuffle first. Boop. We get a Swan Song. Okay, Haas. We can hold the Mana Drain, the Silence, the Swan Song, and the Retract, technically. We can play the Spellseeker for 1 blue, though. Do we just want to grab something here?
We can't. Ironheart only reduces non-creatures.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's the reason why I was saying we were mana short from doing what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
What's on top of our deck?
Oh, I didn't attach this yet. I'm sorry.
Well, it doesn't have to be attached to have us look. We can look at any time. We can only play when it's attached.
Ether Sworn.
That doesn't change anything.
It kind of fucks up people's shit, but I mean, yeah.
Also, yeah, I guess I realized Ironheart. We can't use Ironheart to pay for Reality Chip either because it's a creature.
Oh. I keep thinking how good Paradoxical Outcome would be in these boards. I know, bro.
I know. It's just so hard to actually search up.
Can we get Paradoxical Outcome with Spellseeker?
It's 4. Outcome is 4.
Oof. Yeah.
See, we can search for a pseudo paradoxical outcome, and that's called Pinnacle Starcage. But unfortunately, we've been like 1 mana short every single time.
I'm sorry. I feel weird ending our turn here, but
I like just ending our turn and keeping up counter spells.
Yeah, me too.
Because Mana Drain is gonna give us like 3 to 4 mana.
So we'll pass here. Let's just say we'll Mana Drain for 4. We'll not be so generous.
Let's also, for the sake of it, just say we equip Paradise Mantle onto Esper Sentinel just with a mana.
No, I'm happy with that. Okay. Then we could also say we need a mind break trap for something. I'm good with that. Yep, pass.
Okay.
Top of deck is a Flusterstorm.
Alrighty. So we got 3 mana, let's say with mana drain. So we can do Spell Seeker to find Transmute Artifact, which can let us turn one of our artifacts into Sensei's Divining Top or Pinnacle Starcage.
Maybe Starcage.
Okay, so we don't equip the reality chip right now. So, what is the artifact we're sacrificing? Because we have to pay increased mana to get the thing.
I don't like sacrificing any of these.
Yeah.
This is
I mean, it'd
rough.
probably be Lightning Greaves, if anything.
Yeah. I'm not really seeing a clear path here for us.
Yeah, it's just going to be like a lot of value and control stuff. For right now, it's just Spell Seeker and show how much we draw off of Pinnacle Starcage existing.
Sure. So a Spell Seeker is going to cost us 3, 1, a 2, a 3.
We have 3 colorless floating from the
True.
mana drain. So we'll say just a singular blue.
Well, you want to say it was 3 colorless we got off that?
Yeah, just for the sake of it, because usually it's somewhere around there for mana drain.
Okay, so we'll do that. We'll search for
Transmute Artifact.
Shove. We'll do double blue. We're gonna get rid of the Lightning Greaves, and we'll go.
And then the 1 remaining mana to pay for the difference off Transmute Artifact, so we used all of our floating mana.
Right. Transmute's worded weirdly, but if the artifact you bring into play costs more than the thing that was sacrificed, you need to pay up the difference as well.
Yeah. Tap Esper Sentinel instead of one of the lands, because Pinnacle Starcage is going to be exiling Esper Sentinel in the thing.
This is true.
All right.
Okay.
We get Pinnacle Starcage ETB. Exile all non-land permanents that cost 2 or less on the board. Creatures and artifacts specifically.
So I'm gonna tap them. It's the Reality Chip, the Sigil, the Paradise Mantle, and the Esper Sentinel. This includes our opponent's
and
stuff.
Signet. And Stoneforge Mystic.
Stoneforge. So I'm just tapping them, but they will come back untapped.
Yeah, put them in like the bottom layer with the Reality Chip and all of them, just for the sake of it.
Yeah, I want to see how effective this is as well. Okay, so we'll move to attack.
Yep. Attack with Jane. We flicker the Starcage. We get a couple ETBs, and we get 1 floating mana only for combat with the Signet coming back. I don't think we're using that mana for anything, but we will have 2 draws and a tutor with the Stoneforge Mystic.
This is so interesting. So when we do this, how does this resolve? So you attack, exile up to 1 non-token artifact or creature, then return that card to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control.
They immediately return with no trigger when Starfield leaves. When it re-enters, it enters with everything else. And then you get to stack it however you want to stack it.
Well, we'll just have it so that Starcage exiles
is
everyone.
Last.
Yeah. Which does mean we keep our shit?
No. We keep getting rid of our shit. The idea of it is that it just keeps flickering our shit over and over and over again. If you wanted, though, we could retract we can retract to bounce the Starcage at some point to keep all of our stuff.
Yeah.
But we're losing our stuff, but turning all of them into consistent draw.
Okay, so let's look at this really quick. What do you want to do first? The Stoneforge?
Yeah. Just finding another cheap artifact.
What's another one we want to use? The Kite Shield? Not Kite Shield. Any zero
Doesn't
cost.
really matter. We can just find a 0 cost because it's going to get exiled underneath Starcage eventually.
Bonesaw. Yeah, sure, bone saw.
And then 3 draw triggers off of the other 3 equipment entering.
Right. And that's mantle, the chip, and the sigil. Two,
Yep.
3. I'm sorry, I should technically shuffle first. 1, 2, 3. We get 3 lands: Gemstone Cavern, Urza's Saga, and Tarnish Citadel, of course. And
We haven't played land for turn, though, so
no, we have
we can play
not.
one of them.
So yeah, all these things will get exiled again. I'm just gonna leave them down here where they are currently. Um,
Yeah,
you want to do Urza's Saga, I suppose?
sure.
I don't know. Excuse me. We'll play Bonesaw. Draw a card. We get Trusty Boomerang.
We can tap a Ironheart and then draw a card. Or we tap Bonesaw and play that, draw a card.
Oh, excuse me. Trusty Boomerang, draw a card. We get Force of Will. Considering how we always seem to be short on mana, would Gold Pan or Gilded Pinion be worthy of consideration? ETB, get a treasure.
Maybe.
No, I'm thinking, how much is Gold Pan?
I think they're both 2 mana. They're the things that are like ETB make a
Yeah.
treasure 2 drops, I think.
Specifically, equipment. I honestly don't hate Gold Pan or
Yeah. Gold Pan is an interesting consideration because it is just ramp in addition to draw. So I don't hate it.
yeah, you might be onto something there. Just the simple fact that Jane fulfills the other part of the equation, like we want to pull through our deck.
Yeah.
We're gonna stop testing after this round. I just want to see how far we can get.
Yeah.
Because this deck is not. I think that the way it's behaving, at least the way we've built it, it's very
It's
much
bracket 4.
and very
It's doing
control-centric,
good bracket 4 things, but it's definitely not bracket 5.
which is fine. I don't remember where we placed her initially, but
I think 4.
yeah, okay. I mean, Ironheart's great. I'm loving what Ironheart's doing.
Oh yeah. Like this deck is not built for Ironheart at all, but Ironheart is going nuts with this hand.
Yeah.
So
Do we want to just equip the Trusty Boomerang really quick and tap it with Ironheart? Let's just do Urza's to equip here, and then we'll tap her. I don't know. Here. Boop boop. Return this to hand, and then we can play it again. We have nothing to play it with. It's fine. We'll tap here. We get a Tidespout Tyrant off the top. Okay, so there's maybe a game plan next turn.
Ironheart does not help pay for Tidespout, sadly.
Yeah, sadly. It's 2 mana to loop under Star Cage. Yeah, I think so. Let's just take a second, take a step back, and look at the deck. Will, how do you feel it performed?
B4. It's a good grindy B4 deck because we had pretty much anything we needed the entire time to continue the game, but not enough to close the game.
Yeah, and not like efficiently. There weren't like play lines that we saw. Stoneforge was in both games, mind you, and the name of the game was to play out equipment. And none of the equipment we found felt particularly impactful. No offense to the
Yeah,
cards.
there's probably some bomb equipments that we
Yeah.
could have tossed in there that would have been okay.
Mm.
Like the meteor sword, the 7 mana thing that's like ETB destroy target permanent or non-land permanent. Having that as just an option probably would have been good. But I don't know what equipments would have been just generally good to toss in the deck as okay Voltron things. Maybe the equipment that's +1/+1 for every artifact you control when you attack. Look at the top 4 and get an artifact from among them to hand.
Yeah.
That would have been okay as just a draw engine for this deck. But I think we were trying to see how compressed we could make it and see if we could make it a bracket 5 deck. Sadly, no. But the deck performed well enough.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. It was definitely fun to build out and play. I like the play style a lot. It's a slower deck, and that's okay.
Yeah, Mighty Thor was a good deal better than SRAM, only because
Yeah.
the ability to flicker your other stuff and then keep going, and the ability to have blue is really good.
You were like mortar pod. Like, I think we should consider the equipment that also drops a dude on board. I like mortar pod because it's a finisher as well. But there's
Yeah,
also like the red one that does the same thing. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. It wouldn't hurt to have the bodies
if we were in Jeskai, we could do a lot of really fun things with
for sure.
Shane.
But moving on, we're going to conclude this stream with a bonus Thor build. Happy Thor's Day with cEDH Thor, Guardian of Midgard. Will, this is a list you brewed off camera. Do you want to talk
Yep,
to us
yep.
about it really quick?
So the game plan of this deck is just get Thor out as quickly as possible, get one of the flame brand archer effects in play before you get Thor out,
I'll
then
put
go
on
off.
screen.
Every time you cast a spell, you functionally draw 3 cards and keep going more and more and more and more and more until you get either multiple Flame Brand Archer effects out, or you get either Torbrand or Hawkeye out, making your Flame Brand Archer effects deal 3 instead of 1, meaning every spell you cast makes you draw 9 cards. From there, you just keep playing until you burn everybody to death because your draw engine is also your win con.
2 builds in one stream, Calyx. So, in case you're tuning in a little bit later, in an effort to skip to this point to look at Thor Guardian of Midgard, what is this, 2 hours and 6 minutes in? I guess I'll try to put that into 206. I don't think it's going to leave a timestamp for you guys, but 206. I'll see if I can add a timestamp after this, or someone can leave it in the comments afterwards. Regardless, yes, we will be going and playing a separate legendary build just to catch up with all the legends that came out from the set. This might be something we do in the future. It will make these streams just a little bit longer, but we've already done the building. We just need to play test it and see how it performs. And on that note, as we still always do with these builds, we're going to discuss expectations before we go into it. Will has played this out, so he's a pretty
Yeah.
firm idea of how well it performs.
Yeah, the deck has pretty much consistently won turn 4 every single time I piloted it. I goldfished it 8 times every single time it has won turn 4.
Right. How does it stack up to the likes of like an Electro, a Magda, Godo? Those are sort of top tier
It
legends within bracket 4, bracket 5. We said this was bracket 4, I think, on our stream. So,
yeah. This one does play more like a bracket 5 just because it plays fast enough, but it's more consistent than the things like a Bergie and Electro because your commander is your draw engine. You just need one of the like 30 cards in your deck that not 30, one of the like 20-ish cards in your deck that will say burn your opponents when you do stuff. There's also one other card that I probably should have added to the deck but forgot to add to the deck, but it doesn't really change much. It's Impending Flux, which is the Paradox burn spell, but it doesn't change literally anything.
Will, how do you feel about long shot Rebel Bowman?
Not bad. I saw it. I considered it. The only reason why I didn't add it is because it's 4 mana, and the deck wants to keep a lot of the stuff it does at around 2 mana. But long shot was a consideration, and I would not be surprised to see someone play long shot. Long shot is
Uh,
very good for the deck.
3 is
It's
your.
just
Oh, sorry.
just a little hard to like play long shot and then play Thor on the next turn or vice versa.
That's
But
fair. That's fair.
pretty good card. I could be considered a fool for not playing long shot. Like you kind of scrolled over the Magus of the Moon. I could probably take out Magus of the Moon for a long shot. If
Right. I think
I can do that just for the sake of it because I don't think Magus of the Moon's actually super good.
no, I mean, well, it doesn't play into the sort of aggressive styling of the deck, so I wouldn't mind removing that. Do you would not want like Electro or anything else that's gonna Because do you have the other one? I'm sorry. I saw
I have
Bergie.
Berkey and I have Runaway Steamkin. The reason why I
Uh,
don't play Electro is because it's instants and sorceries only,
which
so it doesn't
is,
trigger off of
yeah.
artifacts, which granted, neither does Runaway Steamkin, but Runaway Steamkin is 2 mana, whereas Bergie is 3 mana. And Bergie is just better than
Mm,
Electro.
well, I mean, does this mana doesn't go away, steps and phases, and not matter?
It shouldn't matter, because there's so many free spells in this deck, or spells that net mana in this deck, that you don't need things that generate more mana, from my experience.
What about the Ouroboros that damages opponents and makes mana?
It could go in there. It damages one opponent. It pings somebody. It doesn't damage
It's
each.
four though, right? Is the other
It's
issue?
one damage. Yeah,
Well, he's
it
four
costs
CMC.
4.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
I'm also playing Stormkill Artisan though.
I
am
saw
playing
Storm
Stormkill
killing it.
Artisan.
I was like, that's maybe like the only potential to, I guess I would think of. Long shot you guys mentioned. Guys, this list is in the description, by the way, as well. I should state it's right
I
under the Mighty Thor. So if there's anything you want to include in your own variation, you can copy and paste this and build off of it.
honestly I should probably change Stormkill Artisan out for Electro, just because the only thing that Stormkill does better than Electro is the copy effects. Because I run
Yeah.
three. I run 3 Storm cards in the deck.
I was thinking the copy
Um,
effects would be fucking legit here.
yeah.
Right.
The
So yeah,
the card that has been the best Storm card in the entire deck is a new one, and it's Storm of Memories.
sorry. Ooh, this is
5
from
mana sorcery.
yeah. Exile an instant or sorcery card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard at random. You may cast it without paying its mana cost if you would. Oh wow.
Past
Yeah.
in Flames. It's better Past in Flames in a lot of cases.
Do you want to switch Electro for Stormkill, and you want to just play it as it is? Should I just reset this?
Shouldn't matter.
Okay. I'm gonna reset this. This should have. What did you add instead?
The long shot. I added long shot just for the sake of it.
Sure. Okay. Guys, let's try this out. Stormkill gets blown out so hard by Mayhem Devil.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is true, but like, not everybody's playing Mayhem Devil.
that's true. You don't need like Iron Crag feet or anything, do you? No.
No, Ironcrag Feet only says you can play one more spell this turn.
Well, I mean, just to get Thor down. But I mean,
Oh, uh, wait.
is that overkill? Do you have
I run every single other ritual that you can think of in the entire game that is actually worth it. I run Mana Geyser.
Yeah, you have the Seething Song. You have Jessica's Will. Yeah. This looks good.
The last Agni Kai is also surprisingly good, because I had the realization, oh, Thor is a 5/5. That's usually just going to be like a net 4 mana card.
Yo, I like the Dawn Warriors Legacy, this Mythic's Mastery. I had no idea about that art. So
Yeah.
many cards. We finally broke Storm of Memories. Yeah, kind of. All right, let's try it out.
Also, Ignite Memories is another weird card. It's the other Storm card that's Storm. Target player reveals a card at random from their hand and takes damage equal to that spell's CMC. It's in here because of Storm win con and also draw, because the burn that it does will draw you a lot of cards.
Can
So,
I? I'm sorry, guys. I don't think there's a good way for me to share what my hand is. Wait up. Hold up.
are you able to scroll down or like zoom out
No,
or something?
no, wait. No, because I could do this though. I'm just gonna move what you're looking at. We don't need to track our life so much, but I do want you to
Yeah, it's
see.
the only thing that's relevant in this deck is Treasonous Ogre, but 13.
Yeah, we'll just remember that. Okay, so you can see my hand now. Let's try this again, maybe. This is Manifold. So this isn't horrible. Just as a refresher, Thor is 3 in double red. So this is Mountain, Mog Salvage. We'll definitely have a Mountain. Invoke Calamity and Manifold.
If one of these was like a Firebrand Archer or something, this would be kind of playable, but none of them are, so
Yeah.
this is probably Mulligan.
Okay, we found a save state for this deck. Would you like to recover it? No. Mountain,
Uh,
Pyretic
I
Ritual.
think there's a button that's just Mulligan.
Oh,
If not, then I think that you
restart.
can click on the tab that says hand
No,
at the
well,
top of your hand, and then
there's
that'll do it.
there's a restart. We'll just do that next time. Yeah, I like Soul Ring. I like Mizzix's Mastery. I like Pyretic Ritual. I like Helm of Awakening. This is very playable.
Yep.
So we'll keep this. Draw a card. Basalt Monolith. Wait.
It's in here because it's a mana battery. It's also 0 mana, so that it storms.
It's 0 mana.
Well, net 0 mana. You play it for 3, tap it for 3.
You don't have any ways to reduce the. You don't have like a Rings of Brightheart. You don't need that, I guess.
No, it's not there for infinites. This deck does not need infinites, from what I've seen.
Well, let's just do Mountain Soul Ring.
We can get out a turn 2 Thor with a ritual.
Yeah.
We can also just like prep with a Basalt Monolith if we wanted. I like keeping Helm until the combo turn.
Yeah, I don't like casting it now either. Do you want to play Ritual into Basalt Monolith and then? Oh, we can't. We can't. What am I talking about?
No. We can. Next turn though, we can Ritual into Thor if we want. But we can also just play Basalt Monolith if we don't draw a Firebrand Archer effect.
Is this optimal? Can I feel like I can and should do more with this turn. Like Helm of Awakening feels bad to just give people.
Yeah, I would not do that. I would not Helm of Awakening because it's super dangerous to play on turn 1.
Next turn we have Deflecting Swat. I'm sorry, I'll put Thor out here for you guys to see. Okay, so Mountain. We could do Thor now.
Yeah.
With the Deflecting Swat, it feels pretty nice, I guess.
Yeah, Mountain Ritual 4.
Yeah, generic.
That's fine.
What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Thor. And let's just say we need to move the Deflecting Swat to move something. Whatever source you control deals non-combat damage. Next turn. Wow, more reduction. Exile target card that's an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. For each card that's exiled this way, copy it. Well, there's nothing in our graveyard we really want to copy other than maybe the Pyretic Ritual.
Well, play the Ruby Medallion and the Basalt Monolith and just store mana.
Yeah, that feels fair.
We just need a burn effect.
We really do. We'll swing Thor at someone and then we'll pass. Unless we need to block. Okay. Shoot.
Man. And we can also play land for turn.
Oh, sorry. We drew a Mana Vault. This is kind of awkward.
This deck runs like 12 things that deal burn damage when you cast stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, if these cards are pretty small, is there a way to increase the size? Give me 1 second. When we play again, I will keep it around 140.
This is usually the turn the deck wins.
I'm
surprised.
That's fine. I believe you. Let's go ahead and restart.
Yeah.
I want to get that turn 4 win, or just see where we're going.
One thing I didn't even think about including in this deck is the wizards from Final Fantasy.
What do they do?
They're Firebrand Archers.
Oh, what about the
mages?
What about the mage staff? Right? Does that do it? No. Wizard staff.
Yeah. One thing I should be doing is I should be Lindblom Industrious Regency and VV's Persistence. I should be running both of those in this deck.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's a good idea.
Let me, for the sake of it, I'm just gonna
do that really quickly. I'm not gonna lie, this was actually a good starting hand. Mountain, Helm of Awakening, Lion's Eye Diamond, Jeweled Amulet, Zoyoa's Justice, and Thermo Alchemist. Lindblom in the land with the wizard token. Yeah. Will. Yeah.
That's what I'm adding right now. Don't worry. I'm already on
Um,
top of that.
did you consider running Hex Magic?
No, I don't really think you need Hex Magic. It's not a bad card, but it's just not that useful here.
I run Vivi's Persistence in my Thor list. Yeah, Will's gonna drop that in
Yeah.
there now. Should I just reset this? Say when you've done it.
If you think it's a decent hand, does it have a burn effect in there?
Thermo Alchemist.
We can go for it then.
I mean, I want to LED Thor out, but maybe not yet.
I mean, we can theoretically, as long as we play something so that the actually no, Thermal Alchemist is tap deal damage. You could totally do that actually.
We have Ignite Memories. Is our top deck?
Yeah, that's fine to get rid of with LED.
Yeah. No. Well, we're gonna do Jeweled Amulet first, and then we'll do this. Do this. Store red. We'll just. There you go. There's red on it. Okay. Next turn. Mizzix Mastery. Man, this game really wants me to look at this card. I guess we'll just put the LED.
Look at it, it's so cool.
I'll do the Thermo Alchemist with the 2 mountains. I'll play the LED, and then we'll pass.
Yeah.
We get a lightning bolt off the top here.
That's funny.
Okay, so I kind of just want to do. Could we put Helm of Awakening down first? Wait.
We have
No.
exactly enough to do that. The issue is then we don't have anything else we're doing. But we could just go nuts to the wind and try to see if we can win with Thor next turn with Thermal Alchemist.
Well, I mean, we could tap Thermo. Can't we play lands off the top with Thor?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Do you want to nuts to the wind right now? Do you have Underworld Breach in this deck?
Yes.
Man, what if we top deck Underworld Breach in a ritual? Well, I mean, we don't have the mana for shit, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. And I want to play Helm of Awakening right now. That's 1, 2, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's Thor. If we pull one land, we're okay. Fuck it, let's try. I'll do Helm of Awakening. And I will crack here, here. We'll dump the hand.
Speaking, it's a pretty decent chance we hit a land.
Yeah, I think so. We'll play Thor. I will use Thermo Alchemist to boop ping everyone. Thor is going to let us not draw technically, but I'm just gonna.
We'll say draw and we just put our hand to exile at the end of the turn.
Bro, Underworld Breach off the rip. We're gonna go Mountain for turn. We have a Voltaic Key and an Underworld Breach. Underworld Breach. I don't even know what my graveyard looks like. We could also just cast Voltaic Key, so might as well just cast Voltaic Key. None of these things are instant or sorcery. So, what am I looking at? Underworld Breach is going to get rid of Zoyoa's Justice. Sorry, can you see this, guys? I'm sorry.
Actually,
can we win here?
No, yeah, because we tapped the mountain for Underworld Breach, so
did we?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we just can't do anything here other than just play LED.
Oh yeah, sorry. We probably shouldn't play the Underworld Breach. Does this? You may play those cards this turn.
We can only play them this turn, so we might as well just play the LED. We don't need Breach to win.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah.
I mean, we could also just lightning bolt someone really quick. No, we can't. No, we can't.
We don't have the red. It's just play LED, keep up LED, and pass.
Sure. Everyone enjoy my Hellbent State and my Helm of Awakening.
The one reduction.
Yeah. Next turn, we get Gutter Snipe. Love it.
That's not bad.
No, it's not.
So pay 2 for Gutter Snipe. Play or tap Thermal Alchemist, see what we can do from here.
If for whatever reason no one beat us, and that's on me. You really shouldn't have pushed. I'm surprised you aren't running Reiterate. Was it not in here?
I can't remember if I had Reiterate in for a little bit. Yeah, I don't. I probably should have Reiterate. I think I took it out because you didn't need it. Like running Fork Effects was just kind of better because you can go infinite with Reiterate, but
I like the Reiterate.
Once you start going, you win in this deck. You don't really need Reiterate.
I still kind of like it. We'll go bloop bloop bloop. Storm of Memories, Mox Diamond, and Grape Shot. I do think we'll win here. Let's try to push for it. Why don't we? Okay, so whenever you cast instant sorcery, this deals 2 damage to each opponent. Well, how is this deck not
Let's
drawing to 1,000,000? I don't know.
So what we can do here is we can
Grape Shot.
yeah, because let's see, we can
Grape Shot.
Grape
For
Shot
sure.
or Storm of Memories, one or the other. It will just we'll pay 1 for Grape Shot,
Can we
and that's gonna make us
wait?
draw 9.
I don't think we can Storm for Memories right now.
We have up to 4 mana thanks to LED and the cost reduction.
Yeah,
So
but
up
we
to 5 with.
would discard the Storm of Memories though.
No, we wouldn't. This is in our hand. This is exile.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Putting it in my hand is not helping. I'm sorry. I'm like, okay.
You're good. You're good. But we don't have a hand right now.
Let's Grape Shot. Let's Grape Shot first, just to build the Storm count on Storm of Memories, because right now we have 2 cards to target in our graveyard. It's Underworld Breach and Lightning Bolt.
I will keep track of Storm for the sake of Storm really quick. So it's 1 with the Gutter Snipe.
So Grape Shot with the Mountain.
Yep. So that's going to be 2 damage off of Grape Shot, 3 damage off of Thermal Alchemist, and 6 damage off of Gutter Snipe for 11 draw.
Oh, we gotta stop calling it draw. It's okay. No.
Yeah.
I'm with Will. It's 11 exile. 11 exile, and we'll go 1, 2, 3.
Just remember,
4, 5,
LED
6,
is not fast mana. We don't have a land in actual hand.
We do have a land now, though. So
Yeah,
we'll
we
go...
can play it for turn, but we can't discard it to LED because it's not in hand.
No, but we will Mox Diamond. No, we can't discard a card from hand.
Correct. However, if you wanted, you can play land for turn and then play that watch post guy in your hand, which will trigger off of casting LED to burn somebody for 3.
Watch post guy. Are you talking about the Kessig Flame Breather?
Yeah, when you cast a non-creature spell, deal 1 to everybody. So now the LEDs draw.
Sorry, so Kessig Flame Breather. We'll play him for 1. Again, this is all because Helm of Awakening. Okay, so now we will crack LED to play other shit. Or actually, I guess we could just Mox Diamond if we want to trigger him.
Yep, play the Everflowing Chalice, play the Mox Diamond just to draw 6.
Yeah.
I guess draw 3 first, then draw 3 after, because if we get one of the damage increasers, those are better to use.
Yeah, so we'll Everflowing Chalice to start. That's 1, 2, 3. Traders, Mountain, and a Flame Shot. You may discard a Mountain. We do not have that. It is 3 damage divided. That's pretty dope, actually, for this deck, Flame Shot.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. We should probably go for the Desperate Ritual, Jessica's Will kind of bullshit next.
I do want to point out the card next to the what is that? Pyretic Ritual in hand. The card to the right of that. It's a sacrifice 2 mountains, deal 4 damage to any target. So that's another burn spell that will also trigger all the other burns. So if we do need more, you can use that.
Should we save that for last? You're keeping track of Storm, right?
Yes.
I feel like we could take
we just got our 4th, and Diamond is our 5th.
I like Blood Moon as like a safety measure. That's kind of nice. Sure. Do we want to play the Basalt Monolith as well during any of this?
We can do the rituals first and then Basalt Monolith.
I like that with the Voltaic Key. It's also going to cost 1 less, so we're going to make a lot of generic mana here.
I do want to point out from here, if we cast 10 instants or sorceries, we win the game.
Oh, let's just do that then. We'll break LED. Did you consider Fiery Inscription? I know it's 3 mana, but it deals 2 damage for each spell cast. I mean, honestly, with all these creatures, like Impact Tremors and shit feels like a good idea too. There's like a lot of ways to take this.
Yes, Fiery Inscription is in here already.
Okay. So we'll make 3 red mana. I will play. Let's not do Jessica's Will yet. Let's just do the
last Agni Kai.
Is the last Agni Kai better? Creatures you control fights. Is there a way to buff him?
He's a 5/5. You just kill like a 1/1 on the opponent's board and gain 4.
Let's do okay. So we've got 3 red floating. Now we have what? It's a dark ritual. Now we have 5 red floating. We could do last Agni Kai until end of turn. You don't lose unspent red mana. Sure. So
Yeah.
we'll go down to 4. We'll beat up
And
a dork. We'll go back up to 8. That thing
and
is
don't
dead.
forget, every time we cast an instant or sorcery, we draw 12.
Oof, Jesus. Okay, I don't even want to calculate
We
that.
got there.
Yeah, I don't. I don't want to calculate that yet. But yeah, Jessica's will. It's gonna also
Like,
help exile
we
things.
we play every single ritual we draw into, then we play Storm of Memories and replay all of them again. Everybody dies to burn.
Yeah, this is pretty quality. This is pretty quality. Yeah, mind you, instants and sorceries for the Thermo Alchemist and the other dude, we were like if we cast the Basalt Monolith here, then we definitely get something off the Flame Breather. We didn't even play the Mox Diamond like to slow roll. Um,
We did it. Good game. Turn 4 win. That's about what the deck usually does.
let me reset it and then we'll take another look because Will, you did make some changes there.
Yes, I added in 2 more burn effects, and I took out one of them was a land that is also burn effect, so I took out a mountain for that, and the other one I think I took out. What did I take out? Electro Dominance,
Will,
because Electro Dominance is just kind of a weird ritual.
let's get that turn 3 win. Let's get the coveted turn 3 win.
I don't think we're gonna get a turn 3 win. For some reason, turn 4 is just what this deck does.
Well, not with
there's a-
that attitude, Will. We're gonna try
There's
it one more
Gutter
time.
Snipe, Strike It Rich to store up 1 mana and 2 mana rocks. If we draw like another land, this is a really, really good hand.
I want that turn 3 man. It's not a bad hand. It's not a bad hand. We're gonna restart though. We're gonna look for something that's hyper aggressive. Desperate Ritual Fuzz is not it. Wheel of Fortune, Soul Ring, Basalt Monolith, Treasonous Ogre. That's the shit I want to see. Invoke Calamity. Wheel of Fortune. We want that. We want to fast track the mana Treasonous Ogre Wheel of Fortune, and we just need to think
Yeah.
about. We just need to think about our life. So we have got 40. Let's keep this one. Treasonous Ogre is going to be key, I think, to get the quick
Yes.
Top deck is another mountain. We're gonna go here into a soul ring. Pass, sadly. Next turn, Rite of Flame. We do need that. Okay, so
Yep.
we'll go mountain.
Mountain, Rite of Flame, Treasonous Ogre, Wheel.
Yeah. No need for the basalt. It just breaks even. Yep. So we'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. As Will said, we're going to do 1 mountain and then we'll lose 6 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the Wheel of Fortune. Boop, boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have a Storm Kiln Artisan, a Rousing Refrain, and Gamble. Pretty hot hand here with the Gamble. Can I move these around? Cool. Okay. Thor?
Is it Rousing Refrain then?
Ooh, I see what you.
What do we find off of Gamble is the question.
That's such a good question. Underworld Bridge? No. There's not enough cards in our trash, but
Vivi's Persistence, whenever your commander enters or attacks, you can pay 2, and if you do, return it from your graveyard to your hand, and it makes a Firebrand Archer effect. It makes a Firebrand Archer token. That's what we find. So I think first we Vivi's Persistence, and then we get Thor. We Vivi's Persistence first, and then discard and see what happens. If you click on the little thing that says hand on the right above your hand, you can do discard at random.
Sure. So I'll play the Gamble for 3. We're down to 31 life.
Yep.
Gamble's on the stack. We will do the thing now.
Which thing?
Mountain. My God.
Oh.
So I'm going to leave these cards off to the side just so we see them, guys. Sorry. I did that poorly. But I do.
Yeah, we got to get the card in hand first before discarding at random.
You are absolutely right. What's the card?
Vivi's
How do
Persistence.
I tutor?
Go to the thing that says library at the bottom, and then you click on that, and then view all.
Oh, I see. There's no like general search. Sorry, you guys can't see what I'm looking at here.
That's
Vivi's
fine.
persistence. Can I just double tap it? Yeah, I can. Okay.
There's a search bar at the top. Yeah, you can click and drag.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Discard at
Discard at random.
random. Mountains still. Okay,
Good.
so gamble is out. Vivi's persistence.
So we cast Vivi's Persistence right now
We're
to
down to
make a
20,
token of the thing.
down to 25 life. We get a token. Let's see if there's. Oh no, not restart. Okay.
There's the thing that says token at the top right, and you can make a Dark Wizard token.
Sorry, that's not the
What's it
token
called?
we want.
Black Wizard.
Wizard. Okay. Okay, so yes, we just make one of those. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this deals with damage. Whenever your commander enters or attacks, you may pay 2. If you do, return this card to your hand from your graveyard. That sounds amazing. Here we go. That's
Yep.
Thor. That's going to be 15. We're going to go down to 10 life.
So let's see. I don't think we get there this turn, unfortunately.
We need the
Because I don't
Storm
think I
Kiln
think we're like
artist.
1 life short or 1 mana short.
Is there a way to put the Storm Kiln artist down first? Or
No, I think that we needed to pay into the 5 mana thing. We'll say we did that and went up by 7, so that saves us 2 life. Yeah, we'll say that before we played Thor, we played that thing so that we can it's 5 mana to get 7 mana to get Thor, and then pay the 2 to get back the other thing. So
Rousing Refrain.
yeah.
Sure.
So then we pay all but 1 of our life, and then we replay the Vivi's Persistence again, and then we get the burn off of Thor, and then we can see if we get a free cost thing from there, and then if we can keep rolling.
We're down to 1 life.
Yeah, 1 life and no remaining mana.
And we cast Vivi's Persistence.
Yeah, so we get the burn
Another.
off the 1 wizard token, and we get another wizard's token. Hover over the 1 wizard token and press X to copy it.
Oh. Well, it already happened, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to look at the top 3 here. I get a Gutter Snipe, an Erebor, Flamesmith, and a Mountain.
Unfortunate. We potentially could have gotten the turn 2 there.
Turn 2 win? Oh, damn.
That was almost a turn 2.
Well, I mean, that was a little aggressive. I did say turn 3 win.
Yeah. And to be fair, next turn we attack with Thor, we get back Vivi's Persistence and tap out to cast it, and then we burn people for 6 in total, drawing 6 cards. So that's a turn 3. We're still getting there on turn 3.
1 life. Someone just swings into us, bro.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah. If we manage to survive by some stroke of luck and they don't see us as a problem, all right, well, let's go for the turn 3 win. I'm actually enjoying this. Let's the one more.
And the Gutter Snipe, the other guy in the mountain are in exile.
Oh, that's fine. Let's restart this.
Are you restarting, or are you playing out your turn 3 win?
No. We're just gonna go for a proper turn 3 win from the get here. Just a hand that can generate a turn 3 win. Gutshot, Mountain, Rousing Refrain. Try so hard, got so far. In the end, yeah, that's just how it is, bro. We're just looking for. I know that was really close. I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a burn effect. That's a good amount of fast mana. Like that was.
Huh.
If we top deck a mount, this is the otter hand was a really good hand. The first otter hand.
I got another otter hand here, sir.
Yeah.
I like offspring on this. Sure. Mountain.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
Okay, Mountain and Mana Vault is our turn 1. We get a Mountain off the top. Sure. Electrostatic Field. Which one's better for us? Either one of these is fine.
The otter, because it's a non-creature. Electrostatic Field is instant sorcery.
Imperial Recruiter does find our Treasonous Ogre, right? Treasonous Ogre is a 2, whatever.
It's a 3 in a red. It's a 2/3. 2/3, yes.
I just
I didn't realize you were asking stats.
we're gonna go for that treasonous ogre again, I think. Next turn.
I mean, we may not need Treasonous Ogre here. So if we do turn 2 Thor, then turn 3, we can play one of our burn things, Mog Salvage, and then just start the wheel. And as long as we hit a piece of fast mana, that is a turn 3 win, more likely than not.
Yeah.
A little bit risky though.
Am I going
But
to?
if we keep hitting free stuff, we keep digging.
If we did,
Um,
okay, sorry. Let's go Thor here. Is that crazy?
yeah, we can go Thor. If we hit another piece of fast man, it's also a Treasonous Ogre, but I think it's safer to just go for Thor and then next turn play one of the burn guys. Probably the Offspring one, because the Offspring one is better.
Just tap out for Thor. Okay.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's nuts.
Yeah. Next turn we top deck Treasonous Ogre. And
Do we?
yeah, but we don't have mana.
That's crazy.
We don't have mana sufficient for him right now, but we might. So I get what you're saying.
Play the otter first. Don't even play a mountain, and then just play the Mog Salvage and see what we roll into.
Oh, yeah, I get you. Mog Salvage, destroy an artifact. We're gonna rip 1, 2, 3. We'll play this mountain. We also see a Basalt Monolith and an Erebor Flamesmith.
What was the? Oh yeah, we mountain that and Erebor Flamesmith, so we didn't hit the fast mana. So sadly, we don't get there.
Damn, bro.
See, the one reason I want to keep that mountain in hand is if we had one of the discard mountain effects, then we could have kept going.
That and just being able to play the land out of exile instead of our hand is just straight better. Ugh.
Well, that's a turn 4 win.
All right.
Like I told you, I played this deck 8 times and I only got turn 4 wins.
Well,
granted, we got the turn 3 win with that one Treasonous Ogre hand, as long as we played like a little slower.
Yeah. I was a little too aggro there. I was really, really itching for it, but that was too much.
If it makes you feel any better, this turn you can play Treasonous Ogre and have a really, really, really fun time.
As soon as I have Treasonous Ogre on the stack, someone will kill Thor.
Yeah.
You have to. I feel like you have to.
Yeah, they kill Thor and then you replay him for 15 life and it doesn't matter.
True.
Or sorry, 21 life.
Oh, that's rough. Okay. Well, which Thor do you like better?
Red Thor is more competitive. The other Thor is more fun. The Jane Foster Thor is more fun.
Jane Foster's more fun. I actually really enjoy the balls to the wall kind of bullshit. Artist talent was a suggestion for Thor.
You can pay in. It's like 4 mana to make your non-creature spells cost 1 less, which isn't horrible, but it's just a draw discard effect for the immediate time. And the issue is that just means you're milling cards, and then you deck yourself if you dig too deep with it. It's risky. For the size question or the Psy question, how does the Rat's Edge line work? So with Sasaya, in the cEDH version, you use Cultivator Colossus, you get a whole bunch of lands from your deck into play, and tap your 1 remaining forest for 20 mana. From there, you play Wake Root Elemental or Sylvanas' Invoker. They both do the same thing. Pay a certain amount of mana, untap a land, make it into a creature with haste. You can tap a land infinite times, making infinite mana, and what you do is you take Drownyard Temple and Wrath's Edge. You tap Wrath's Edge, sacrificing Drownyard Temple, dealing 1 damage to an opponent with Wrath's Edge. You use 3 mana to reanimate Drownyard Temple from your graveyard, and use however much mana to untap Wrath's Edge, and then you repeat the process infinite times. So that's a way that you can basically build your own Walking Ballista using only lands. I have it in there just because you theoretically can get some kind of setup at instant speed by cheating in a Wake Root Elemental of Gourd of Calling while having Rat's Edge and Drown Yard Temple in play, and then you can get around stuff like Rule of Law. It's in there just in case somebody goes infinite.
Why no flashback?
Uh, Probably should be in there. Like Lava Dart's good. I should have included Lava Dart. I built the deck too fast.
That's okay. No, no, I like flashback. These are all good suggestions, and I think that
Yeah.
you should incorporate some of these for sure. Flashback,
Lava
flashback's
Dart's
dope.
good. Flashback is good. There's a lot of things I can include in the deck. I can. Part of the issue is finding slots, which granted I can do remove Blood Moon for Lava Dart.
If you want to go like
And for
full
artist
balls to the
talent,
wall,
the only reason why I don't auto include artist talent is because the draw discard can kill you. If somebody gains life or gets like slightly high life, or if people just don't lose a lot of life throughout the game, you have to deal 120 damage, which means that you're going to be exiling 120 cards from your library, and then if you draw a card with artist talent, you die. That's the only reason why. If I went for a different loop for my deck, I probably could use artist talent, but it's 4 mana for cost reduction. I don't think it's completely worth it. Um, but it is a consideration. If you change the deck slightly, you can run artist talent.
Electro is really cool. He is.
Yeah. Removing Stormkiln for Electro is probably a good call because it's just 1 mana less, and it lets you save up mana to play 4, so it's a mana battery. I'll make that change just right now for the sake of it because, yeah, I should.
On that note, we have some more double headers planned. We would like to do a Doomsday Day, where we build the Grixis in the mono black. No word yet on which one we'll build out. I think the mono black Doom is probably the more clear cut. However, if there are legends you want to see built from the set for a double down day of legendaries, let us know in the comments. This live stream or afterwards, preferably in the comment section of this video once it's a VOD. That would help us out a lot. But Double Doom is one of them. We have a short list of legendaries we would like to build, but anything more casually oriented or just outside of bracket 4 or 5, we're happy to take those suggestions. Doom indeed. Think you're going to give what a run? Oh. Artist talent.
Does artist talent do damage increase on like the 3rd chapter? Oh yeah. Granted, that's 8 mana. And also, I was giving artist talent too much credit. It's 5 mana to get to the cost reduction, and then 8 mana to get to the damage increase. For a slower version of 4, yes, this would be very good. For my version, I went like super fast, go as nuts as you can.
Yeah, we don't need to have a Doomsday. I don't even know if that was on our list next for like what we want to do. Well, we'll talk about it. I'm fighting a sneeze. Don't mind me. But guys, have a fun 4th of July weekend. If you have this holiday off tomorrow, enjoy it. I will be working remotely.
I have the holiday off, so I'm going to be chilling and working on other projects. I'm still working on the whole cardboard deck pulping, or the cardboard pulping deck box project, so hopefully that's going to make strides over my week off.
I'm gonna work out with Allie at 6 a.m. and maybe go for a run.
I wish you the best. It's going to be hotter tomorrow than it was today.
Yeah, I'm told.
It's supposed to be hot Saturday. It's supposed to cool off Sunday, and then on Monday it's supposed to like drop back down to like high of 80s instead of high of 100.
Yeah, I kind of want to go. I kind of want to go on a 10K. Patrick, Portugal is facing Spain next in the World Cup. Who wins? Obviously, Spain. Wait, are you like doing a Kalshi? Are you like sports betting? Are you gonna actually take my advice? Don't. I'm sorry. I'm watching
Yeah,
Wimbledon. I'm
Patrick, money's on
watching.
the line now. Now it's your fault that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm watching Wimbledon. I'm not watching the World Cup. I've been watching it vicariously, but I'm not heavy into it. Playing in sorcery events all weekend. Shit, that sounds fun.
Enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy that. God, for myself, I don't know. I haven't played any card games recently. That's not true. I've played like just regular board games, but my B day is the 4th, so planning on enjoying this weekend thoroughly. Hell yeah. Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Angelus.
No, you share it with our independence. Um, nice, man. God, yeah, we actually have friends over. They're staying with some other people tonight, but we're all hanging out over the weekend, so gonna try to fit in like my stuff before actually meeting up with them. Tennis Saturday. Yeah, nothing too exciting. Nothing too exciting. But see you on the next one, guys. Not Doomsday. I agree. I'm sure there's been so much doom. I need to Doctor Doom.
So much doom, so much gloom. I I'm laughing at the fact that we had the most chats in our Discord over the past like 2 to 3 days, and all of it was just $7 Society conversation.
Yeah. Sorry.